Hello, everyone, and welcome to Midgardy RPG. My name is Karu, and we're here today with Madness, our Dungeon of the Mad Mage campaign, which is, getting to its last leg. Uh, floor. And these are my awesome players.
Hi, I'm Garm1. I play Torch, a Fire Ganassi investigator, and you may be able to hear the sound of rustling behind me. It is my cat, Cannon, playing with a plastic bag. Cannon will not be joining the session, despite that. You'll see her, I'm sure, but dice are firmly out of her reach. So, yes, I hit things very hard. I die most of the time. Remy, let's
Hi,
see.
I'm Sayo. I'm playing Remy Susanna. She is an arcane domain cleric and a protector Asmar, and she's here to just make sure none of these idiots die permanently while also somehow still babysitting this level 17 idiot. Ah!
I thought she was looking for a magic staff that she still can't have.
She has it, she just has to figure out how to attune to it. But it's hers.
Hi, I'm a level 17 magical idiot. I mean, warlock sorcerer. No, sorcerer warlock. I've only got 4 levels in warlock. Either way, I have many a magical stick, and I am the bane of my DM. I also just got aspect of the dragon, so have fun with it. Bye!
Hi, I'm Sho. I'm playing Eclipse, the Shadow Sorcerer Tiefling who just got Wish.
Oh, I'm the last person. The order is all out of whack on my screen. I'm Gaz. I don't have a camera. I'm playing Trajan Brightdawn, the human paladin, and I am here to ham it up and be lawful good and take fights I really shouldn't take and somehow survive them anyways. I think that's about it.
Okay, sorry, someone just was like, hey, someone mentioned Midgardia in their game. Is that you? I was like, no, that wasn't me. It was Garm.
Okay.
What? What did I? What?
Don't worry about it. Um,
Killing me. Yes, and now's a great time to remind everybody that we're sponsored by Roll20. Roll20 is the virtual tabletop solution that we use for all of our games. It can do cool dynamic lighting things, like you can see right now. Look, I can shake my token around it, like, oh, it still shows me in the same place before I set myself down. Yeah, it does cool shit. You can play tons of tabletop games on it, like D&D 5th edition, D&D 3.5. Those are the only 2 editions people really play. You can play Shadowrun, Mitch Pathfinder, which is also a D&D. Said Mitch or GURPS. You can play GURPS. So thank you very much for sponsoring us, Roll20.
great. We also have donations up.
Shouldn't.
Do we?
Should no?
It is no longer that month. Wait, yes it is.
Yes, it
It's
is.
the
but it's
31st.
One more
more
day.
Yeah.
There's only
Tomorrow is the
28 days
32.
in May, by the way.
It's only 28 days in May. Yes, we are still taking donations for Stop AAPI Hate, which is a organization dedicated to, logging and advocating against racism, specifically against people of Asian American and Pacific Islander heritage. Because racism is bad, and with this pandemic and people being dumb, let's leave it at that. They have faced a significant amount of racial bias and violence, and these are bad things. And if you donate $5 to that cause through our link in the chat, you can give any of us, including Karu, a reroll.
Yeah. So as Garm kind of sort of mentioned, today's the last day because we were doing this through May. So we're at $1,170.10. I'm not sure where the 10 cents came from.
Currency conversion,
Um,
probably.
yeah, probably.
Or me.
So let's see how high we can get in one game.
With money. Not
Kids
not any
wanna
other
get
reason.
high? Oh.
Garm.
Exclamation point ban Garm.
How many times have we banned Garm? Oh wait, I'm
Not
a
enough.
mod. I can actually ban Garm.
No, you can't.
One
I'm
more.
also a mod.
That depends where you're talking because he's actually an admin on the server. Okay.
Rude.
Anyways, I can still ban him. Don't worry.
It's true.
Do you guys last session managed to defeat the last of the family members that Trajan has down in Shadowdusk Hold?
Hey, some of them are still alive.
Well,
Somehow.
the last of the bad ones, I guess. Quotes. Air
There we
quotes.
go.
Alive.
You haven't really uncovered all the secrets that are in this hold, including how the heck to get to the next level. You have some unfinished business with a Dracolich that you don't want anyone to turn into another Dracolich. So you have to find the soul jar. Remy got a nice staff, but is having some troubles attuning to it because it was made for arcane casters, not divine casters. She thinks she's special because she's an arcane cleric, so
Domain.
she's like, well,
Oh no, she's one of them.
Ah,
I want this staff.
She's a actually cleric.
so
Listen, she's as close to being a wizard she can be while still being a cleric.
See, the keywords there are while still being a cleric.
She's gonna try. She's gonna fucking try.
she's a clizzard, got it.
Mm,
I'll be good
I'm
if I never have to hear
uncomfortable.
those words again.
yeah, let's not use those
Hey,
series
Carve.
of letters. Uh-huh.
Can you shift ping me?
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know where we are.
just give it a sec.
No.
okay.
I wanted everyone to load in before I shift ping, so I don't have to shift ping like 5 times.
Look, I've got the fast internet. You gotta cater to me specifically. I'm a gamer.
Aren't you in like rural
Middle of
Canada?
nowhere.
How do you have good internet out there?
Lots of money.
Oh, okay, that's
I
fair.
mean,
Bitch,
to have
please.
internet in Canada,
Out.
you need a lot of
Where
money.
do you think? Why do you think I live like this? It all goes to the copper.
Okay, I'll believe that one.
I thought it all went to the kittens, but I mean,
Now it also
Oh,
goes to the kittens. I had to pick up a job at 2-minute tabletop to support them.
I mean,
Nice plug.
Thanks. Also check me out on 2-minute tabletop.
no, you already had the plug.
Almost spam my link. Okay, so anyways, everyone should be loaded into the map. We ended at the end of the battle. Cassiok has finally collapsed. You have killed the wizard before he managed to make good his escape.
Fuck wizards.
What would you all like to do? You haven't taken a rest. It's just you just finished this fight. There's a weird dog gnawing at
No,
the
That's
body.
Oh yeah, that was only a minute long, so it's gone.
Oh,
We
okay.
should probably leave.
It goes to bite the body. It disappears.
oh jeez, I thought we took a rest when I leveled up all of my things.
It's
for
fine.
build.
Okay, I thought so too.
I
You'd
probably
just
did
taken
too.
a long rest. I never said you guys could take a long rest.
That's fair. I'm
Shame
gonna
on you.
try to find my past.
No.
Anyway,
I don't
Uh,
remember which spells I used.
ugh,
I'm just really glad I didn't use any of my high levels, so if I need to, I can still use them.
I was the good boy who didn't, level up until I could see if we did a long rest or not.
AKA,
you could level
forgot
up,
to
you just
level
couldn't.
up.
Garm, does that mean that you're just leveling up now?
I leveled up earlier
Yeah.
today. That was me checking my phone because my dentist keeps texting me
note to self.
every like
Okay.
2 weeks.
All right, I'll make note of that. Thank you.
Oh.
So, yes, we need to get out of here, but at the same time, we really need to find.
I
the
really
soul
think we should
jar
do
of
more
that
searching. I
Draco
mean,
Lich. Yeah.
We have to
Yeah.
find that We have to
what's
find that. That's what we were
really
doing.
left?
I mean, we haven't checked that way yet.
We didn't check where the Dracolich came from, which was over it this way.
Yeah,
So I vote we go that way.
we might as well.
Do you think locate creature would locate the thing's soul jar?
I think you would need locate object.
That's not a creature now, is it?
I mean, the essence of the creature is in it. I wish I hadn't said essence.
You ever just have a jar full of dragon essence, Garm?
There is nothing I can say to
I can
that
help with
won't
that.
get me kicked off of Twitch.
I will point out that it would probably make more sense for locate creature just because how powerful the soul jar is. Locate object is a much weaker spell.
Yeah, but
Oh.
you're locating an object that contains part of a creature.
Also, if we did locate object, we'd have to know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Which we don't.
It's a soul jar.
Yes,
Yeah, but
it
we
could
don't.
be
A
anything.
soul jar can be anything.
It could be like the newest pair of dank crystal slippers, or
Yeah,
it
but-
could be like that one limited edition trading rock that's got like a Pikachu on it,
Can't you
which
just
is like
name?
that really tiny gnome wizard.
Anyways, let's just start looking, please.
Okay, yeah. I go through this
Alternatively-
door.
I want to make Garm shake his head more though.
I love you, Pie.
You're a mean spouse.
So the dragon came from down this way. So should we
Yeah.
check that way first?
I think we should check the
Sure.
north way first because that's where everything else that tried to kill us came from.
I mean, that is true.
Oh, I have dark vision. How do I get the dynamic lighting to vision in the dark, Karu?
Oh, Karu needs to do
You
that.
beg Karu.
I have
60 feet?
120 feet.
Oh, great. Okay,
Magical
cool.
and non-magical.
I am Devil Sight.
Oh, so it's not nocturnal.
Oh.
It's just you have 120 feet of vision.
Oh,
Yes.
Mhm.
so I
Alright,
can
cool.
drop cloud of darkness around you, and you
Yep.
can still see through it.
You don't know
Awesome.
that in character,
Good
probably.
strategy.
Until
No,
it
I
tells
don't.
you.
Yeah, until I walk into somewhere dark and everyone's like, "Don't you needed a torch like 3 hours ago."
Don't think too hard
I mean,
about it.
we've still got a torch. He's just back there.
Oh my god, my word.
Why do I put up with you people?
Bring it!
That's it. Good session. See you all in 2 weeks.
Oh, you're coming back? You have more patience than I do.
And can you see now in the dark?
Thank you.
Okay,
Every-
cool.
Brilliantly lit.
Excellent.
That door.
All
did
right. So yeah, you pass through there. The first room you pass is where you had first seen the Death Knight.
How did that?
This is where we killed the
Uh,
twins.
Hey, Karu, you took away my dark vision.
What?
You have
I don't know
assimilated
how.
the party's dark vision.
I don't know
not
how, but now I no
taking-
longer have dark vision.
I have not taken shit all from you.
I don't know how, but
Well,
now
then you
I
never
don't have
had to
dark
begin
vision.
with.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take it from you actually, and then I'm gonna give it back in a turn off, turn on the thing. Did it work?
No.
Okay,
Damn.
then that's your problem. You have to refresh. Don't bother me.
No, because
Alright,
refreshing
so
will
what
take
the-
me 20 minutes. That's why I had this loaded a half an hour before game.
So one turn?
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna delete you.
Bye.
You have been
I bet he can
smoked.
really not see.
I
Gods
can,
of the
I can
universe.
Oh,
have
have
look
a
at how
dragon
tiny-
corpse here, so
I still can't see. Still can't see
Yeah,
anything.
me-
It's just
Second.
No.
2 seconds.
Okay, well,
You
Carter
have
figures that out.
120 feet. Why does it say 60 feet?
I have a question for the rest of the party.
Yeah.
I have distort gravity. If I were to distort gravity around a pillar, so that the gravity would be directly towards the pillar, how hard would I have to throw an object to get it to orbit that pillar?
Depends how big the object is, I think.
Depends how well you
Well,
understand science.
orbit
and
speed is
gravity.
irrespective of mass. It's entirely based on elevation.
Yeah.
So it depends on
How big is the pillar?
Yeah, it depends on how big the orbit is, and I guess how strong gravity is.
It should be 1G in this case, I would assume. Because I'm distorting gravity, not altering it. I guess? I shouldn't have asked this question.
And yet, here we are.
None of us are physicists, so let's continue. Can you
Yes, could
see
be,
now,
I don't
show?
know.
no, I cannot.
Okay, then it's a problem with your browser, not with your token. Your token is
My browser-
fine.
My browser was fine until the game started, and then this happened.
Well,
See you
that's
in
not
20
my-
minutes.
You're just walking
free!
around. You're not missing out for too much. Just watch the stream.
So I see a dead dragon corpse.
You do see
Yeah.
a dead dragon corpse. They dragged the corpse back in there. What's
That's
left of
so
it?
nice of them. I would
Mhm.
like to check this northern door because I don't want any more surprises.
What?
I did the math, and you'd have to throw something at about 500 meters a second.
Told you Gaz could be anything. Thank you, Gaz.
Yeah, maybe so nothing sneaks up behind us. We should check this door first instead of going into the circle room.
Fair.
But Dragon Corp.
You think I can distort gravity around the bones of the dragon? And
Garm!
Yeah, we
He's got
can.
a spell, and he's going to use it.
We can go through the doors.
I'd like to push this door open.
Which hand are you using?
Left hand.
Is it a pull
Alright.
door?
Give me a. Okay.
She's like, I hate you.
And it is check.
All right. Yeah, you open the door. It is unlocked. It reveals a chamber with a bunch of walls and pillars that undulate and bulge as though the stone were amorphous.
Nope, don't like that.
Pillars, you say?
I hate this place.
God damn it,
And,
Garm.
Also,
and
yeah,
then-
that's disgusting.
What is this?
There's a statue at the end. There's like the deep alcove in the north wall that has a life-size statue of a human. But every few like seconds, it seems to change its features.
So it just
Well,
kind of looks like
that's
a vague blur to us.
No, it actually looks like, one of the Shadowdusk, and then it suddenly like shifts and it looks like Prita Creepa, that old lady that has like stalks and then eyes at the end of the stalks that you guys met on like level 3.
All right, nope, I'm leaving. I don't want any part of that. Oh, never mind.
And then it's suddenly just Hallister.
The one-
Is it still a statue of Hallister, or is Hallister just here now?
No. It's a statue that now looks like Hallister.
There's a one
Except
in...
now it looks like a woman, but with Hallister's beard.
Fair enough.
Alistair.
Every time it changes, there's a 1 in 69 chance of it being Hallister, just so you know.
What? Why?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like Hallister.
Remy, is there anything secret in here so we can leave?
Give me a second to look around and then I'll let you know.
Great, I'll be waiting at the door.
Do you see
Yeah.
anything with your magic
Nope.
eyes in this freaky place?
Yes,
Well,
it's a room.
The
Everything.
statue.
Hikaru,
Transmutation magic on it.
Really?
I would like to use Clue.
Okay.
The one that shows me footprints.
Okay.
I want to center it on one of the undulating pillars. Which I assume
Not
are
on
like...
the statue?
No,
What?
I can reach the statue with it. If I do it on the statue, half of my range is wasted.
Okay, fair.
Big brain. It's like throwing grenades. I don't know, man. Caffeine may not have been the best idea I've ever had.
And yet.
45-foot
Sean.
radius of like here.
Okay.
Show me the footprints on the surfaces.
Okay.
handprints.
So you see a
Like
bunch of like bug footprints. Like giant beetle footprints. You remember that Cassioc was like beetle and then head of a human.
A Beator, yes.
You see some like slad footprints, like I don't know what kind of prints they leave, frog prints, I guess. The slithering thing of the other creature you fought. There's a couple of like human footprints.
Alright.
Out of curiosity, what does a beetle footprint look like?
Not much.
Okay, fair enough.
So I don't see any.
I think it looks like an exclamation mark because it's like one like ball and then like the thing. I'm not sure. Or maybe it has two. I think it has two like claw things.
Anyways, I don't see anything else in this room.
No, not really. I mean, the pillars are really disconcerting because they keep moving and like morphing, and then there's the statue. Suddenly, it
Okay.
looks like Elrune, and it's just
What? That was weird.
she looks very judging.
That's
Sounds about
always
right.
how she
That's her.
looks.
Yeah.
She's got resting judge face.
It's true. All right, next room, circle room.
Circle room. There's a dragon corpse in the circle room.
And a door.
You're doing Spider-Man right now?
No, that was the
I have a
dragon corpse.
pig.
Oh, right. My mistake.
Yeah, we don't.
Spider-Man would get us copyright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very important distinction. So this room has a 40-foot high dome ceiling, nice and spacious for a adult dragon to live in.
Enough room for a flappy boy. I get you.
Yep. It has 4 pillars that buttress the ceiling. They are carved out of black crystal and inscribed with arcane runes. And Omitra's magic eyes can tell him that the crystal pillars reveal an aura of abjuration magic.
Abjuration is all things, right?
No,
Abjuration
it's
protection.
Damn it.
Protection like shield.
I've been here for
Wow.
3 years. And I haven't learned the types of magic.
Neither have I. That's why I'm playing a sorcerer, not a wizard.
Yeah,
Disappointed in you, Garm.
I mean, fair.
He only ever plays fighters. How the hell is he gonna learn them?
Paying
No,
attention
no,
to things around
occasionally-
me? Oh, you're right. I'm fucked.
occasionally you play barbarians.
Do
Dump
like
their con.
barbarians.
I look forward to the day Garm plays a wizard.
No, you don't.
Legitimately, I don't know what altering
No,
things
you
fall
don't.
under. I feel like that's a very broad.
Transmutation.
Oh, transmutation. Yeah. Nope. As soon as I said it, I felt like an idiot.
I was like,
Okay.
Thanks for
And
taking
yes,
that.
I do look forward to seeing Garm play a wizard because I think it'll be hilarious.
No, I would
Why the
probably just
hell-
bitch the whole time. Sorry, go ahead, Pi.
Exactly.
what's up?
You mean you don't already do that with the fighters? So why do the crystals have abjuration magic? Oh, sorceress cleric who's supposed to know everything about arcane magics.
I think we've been over this. She's a wizard cleric? Wizard?
Wizzick.
Wizzick?
You guys are assholes. Just pointing that out.
We're
I
your
didn't say anything about
party. Don't you love us, Remy?
No. I could have told you that.
Alright, I should have seen that one coming.
So, Dragon Corpse, huh?
And weird runes on pillars.
I'm guessing the
Yeah.
pillars protection
And
magic.
I asked Remy why, and she won't tell me.
Well, I'm about to ask the DM. Can I tell anything about these stupid damn rooms that Omitra's bitching about?
You mean Arcana check?
No, arcane
Arcana.
checks only.
Arcana.
Arcane check?
Arcana.
Arcane check.
16.
I
Yeah.
know literally nothing about magic, and I'm better than the wizard.
don't have
I
a
rolled
message.
an 8 and you rolled a 17. What do you guys expect?
Dungeon Master, may I also roll one?
I didn't even expect. I was rolling as a joke.
It's magic pillars. They
23.
do something that related to abjuration magic. Okay. Are you guys trained in it, Torch and Eclipse?
I think I have
I
expertise
am.
in it, actually.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Be better with a
actually-
plus 15.
So it takes you like some time, like a couple minutes, I don't know, 10 minutes to like read all the runes and try to figure it out. But at the end of it, Eclipse and Torch have gotten an idea that these pillars seem to have been made to, once attuned to them, they provide protection from damage.
Oh,
It
no,
is
no,
a
no.
good thing we didn't fight this thing in this room.
Can we
Oh.
drag that dragon's corpse out of this room, please?
Why?
It
In
can't
case-
raise for like a week. We're fine right now.
Question, does it need to have all of its bits back together to be raised?
I believe that liches can spontaneously manifest a body if they have been
Damn it.
disintegrated.
I was gonna steal bits so it just couldn't come back.
That would be hilarious. What if you just take
Dracoliches work differently, but it's fine.
What if you
Doesn't
just
care.
take like the arm bones and the leg bones, so it's a torso and it still has like the hands, but it's just small?
No, I was gonna
So-
take its lower jaw and part of the throat so it couldn't do the breath weapon.
Why not just take the whole skull?
Ah,
Just
Because
take the
that's
lung.
really
because
big.
then it could still.
Just take the whole
also-
dragon.
Tell this
Well,
door,
yeah, and then
Karu.
it'll just.
We should, yeah. Focus.
Wait, how does one attune to these pillars?
That's a
Have to be a
question.
Draco Lich.
I think
You
that
have
was
to
just
tune
kicked
to
off
it,
the
but
Tris-
yeah, you
Twitch
have to
too.
be of the dragon type, and it only works in this room. If you leave the room, you lose the protection of it.
Wow.
Yo, if we get into a fight, come back here. I got a plan.
Come back here and take a long rest to attune to it?
Yeah.
Each of the pillars provides basically a damage threshold of 10. So
It is a good thing we didn't fight this thing in this room.
anything like if you do less than 40 damage, you would have taken no damage in that room.
Oh, so I'm good, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Shit, that would have been a cool fight, because I assume that's destroy
Yeah.
the pillars and...
Yeah.
Damn. That's mechanics.
hmm
Here we are.
But you guys were fighting in the corridor, and the dragon just charged you guys like an idiot.
Which was dumb.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit, nothing can go wrong.
There's two
Again,
death
What did
knights
they do?
there.
Kill me?
I kick
Okay,
open the door.
Death Knights. It's fine. And then the wizard comes down and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing in the corridor, you idiot?" And then you all ran. Okay, well, as far as I can tell, this door is not locked because usually there's a dragon there protecting it. So why would you lock a door
It's a good lock.
that's protected by a dragon? Okay. So this room is jackpot.
Dragon Horde?
You've got walls 15 feet high and then the angle inward coming to a point 30 feet above the floor. And there's 3 statues. Each depicts a monstrously warped humanoid. They're about 6 feet tall and show. Let's see. The Western statue is a human figure in robes. They all have robes with their arms out, standing with arms outstretched. The Western one has massive tentacles where the creature's head would be.
I can't do that.
So it looks like Trajan?
And they're
Hey,
like
hey, I unlearned that spell this level.
the face
Sure.
of the face of the southern statue has been replaced with a chisel-toothed maw, and its arms resemble oily pseudopods. And the head of the eastern statue has begun to flow and melt, but is still pretty recognizable as Hallister. And in the middle of the room, there is a treasure hoard,
Yes.
Miss
mostly
DM,
consisting
no
of
treasure hoard on
gold.
the map?
Sorry?
DM, why is there no treasure hoard on the map that I can dive into?
Because this map is just the rooms and not the contents of each room because I was pressed for time.
Okay, that's fair.
I have posted that and hopefully I didn't. Oh shit. I did. Okay,
Oh.
well, whatever. Fuck.
200
We'll pretend we
Okay, I'm
didn't
gonna
see that
pretend I
last
didn't
part.
see that.
gold.
Yeah, you do not
Yeah,
know
so-
that there's an incandescent blue sphere that's just a magic gemstone. It's just a magic gemstone.
I mean, we would know it's magic, right?
Yeah,
Let me
and you're
try
gonna
Someone,
cast.
someone investigate the magic stone.
Uh-huh.
I found a
At some
magic
point,
bit.
you're gonna figure out that it's an Ioun Stone of Insight, but it's okay. Right now, it's just a glowing sphere.
Stone.
Meanwhile, the arcane cleric is just okay. Lots of gold and platinum and silver. There's only 3 gemstones: topaz, a star ruby, and I don't know how to pronounce that. Jason.
I think so. I've
Think
only seen it in Dwarf Fortress and never figured out how to pronounce it.
Good. Then there's a child rocking horse that's half scorched by fire, which honestly, Trajan probably comes from the original manor. And a gold music box.
So,
Which is supposedly hidden in there, but I'm just gonna assume you guys go through the whole
Oh
form.
yeah, we have time to
Oh,
go
yeah.
through this.
so those of you with detect magic as a passive ability, anything magical? Any
Just the small blue magic gemstone.
so no soul jar is what I'm getting.
No.
Unless the
YouTube
eye
tells me it's pronounced
soul jar.
Jason.
Yes.
So I was close.
And yes, that is exactly how it's.
Oh, I know. I know those channels. You like my
Okay,
drawing of the
well.
treasure hoard, by the way?
I'm very proud of it, honestly.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that looks pretty good. So
I'm the artist
congrats.
now.
You have food. You have treasure. You have gold.
Gold can be
I do
exchanged.
not have food.
Gold can be exchanged for goods and services. Sorry, go ahead, Cassian.
I don't have like a bag of holding or a portable hole or some other way to
Ew.
this
I
massive
also have,
treasure hoard with us.
I also have a bag of holding.
Make sure not to pierce it.
Can I just like physically scoop with it?
Hey, I've got a 16 strength. I will literally shovel gold into your sack.
Oh,
First of all,
Should not have said it that way.
second of all, it does have a limit. God damn it!
It does. You can
Uh,
bring
Oh,
your
show? Okay.
Wait, what did it show
What?
you?
don't worry about it.
What did I miss?
I was
Don't-
looking behind my. No, don't worry
It's
about it.
fine. Everything
Okay.
is okay. We're not getting banned from Twitch.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, the music box is in the rocking horse. That's cool. I missed that.
I'd
Yeah.
like to open the box.
I wonder if it's like rigged so that when you rock on it, it triggers the music box or something.
It's just the music box is hidden.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Weird. Rich people, am I right? Oh shit, I forgot part of the rocking horse.
Yeah, 4 people.
I'm updating bag of holding right now.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think the whole hoard fits in there because that's heavy. I mean, you could probably take all the platinum, which is
Yep.
22,000 gold.
This is why we
Yeah,
should have
20,000.
a portable hole. Unless they added a weight limit to that too.
I don't think the portable hole has a weight limit. It just has a size limit.
Okay. So, Garm, how much space do you have in yours?
I have
'Cause
literally
can put
never
the-
used it.
Cool. So I
More than
can
his.
put the gems and the sphere in mine. If you can get the gold in yours, I don't know how much gold you can fit in yours.
Let's find out. How much does a gold piece weigh?
I also have floating disc.
That'll only work for an hour. Doesn't help when we're, going through the dungeon still.
That's true.
Gold coin weighs 0.02 pounds. So you can fit 25,000 coins in a bag of holding. So if Garm's is empty, we can take all the gold.
None of the platinum.
Well,
yeah.
I can put the platinum in my bag.
That's assuming there's nothing else in his bag.
There's
He's never used it.
So am I to assume you guys are going to spend the next 24 hours separating silver, gold, and platinum and putting them in bags?
Yeah, hanging out here seems like a good.
No,
I mean, you
I mean,
could.
we're gonna have to take
we
time.
could.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
also
I
are gonna.
think this is where we're taking our long rest, though.
Yeah.
I'll be able
Ah.
to make mansions so we can go in and out too. I made sure to have that spell.
I would
Yo!
like.
Oh, good.
We
Because
can make the
sorting
mansion.
through, like, what
and
is
have the
that,
servants do it.
40,000 coins is going
servants
to
can't
take
come out.
you.
You
Yeah.
make the entrance to the mansion underneath the treasure hoard so it all drops into the mansion and then have the servants sort it?
Yeah,
Can't do that, but
but we can
pile
shovel it
all
into the
on
doorway.
the disc, move the disc into the mansion, and then have the servants start sorting.
Yeah, yeah.
That works
I
too.
I do have
I
one
like
thing.
that idea.
I do have one
If-
thing I want to do with the disc first.
Oh.
I would like to write the rocking horse and be like, "Hey, Omitra, can you sit on that for a sec?"
It's burnt. It
no.
might break.
That should be fine. Omitra's,
I'll float with my feetses.
Okay.
and then once Omitra's on it tenuously, I would like to use floating disc under it and raise it, and then start running around as it automatically follows me.
Hiya! Mush, mush, mush!
I can't control it myself. It automatically follows me, or I'd be doing this.
Omitra is totally for
So
this.
so this is how you come up with the first carnival ride.
I think so, yes.
Okay. All right. So is that what you guys are planning to do? Like 24 hours, get your long rest in here and spend the day just sorting coins?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We have servants to sort coins for us.
And
we
we need
can
a long
work
rest, I
with it.
think.
We also should probably see if there are any hidden areas of this room.
There aren't.
Remy would have noticed.
I'm saying because it's weird that the only magical item is the Ioun Stone.
It is a little
We're still
weird.
looking for a soul jar.
All right. Oh, I have
Okay,
zero investigation.
question.
I can't.
Once we do find this mystical soul jar, will we know it's a soul jar? Once we
They have a
identify it?
magical aura, don't they?
Yeah, you would be able to identify it. You would also be able to detect that it is a magical thing. Unless someone had cast a spell that
Oh,
hides it. There
like-
is such a
Is
spell.
Mistel's magic aura still a thing?
What?
Uh,
There is a spell that lets you camouflage the magical aura of an item.
That's rude.
So it could
Actually-
theoretically forget.
Not pay.
Would my paladin divine sense let me locate a Dracolich's soul jar?
What does your
technically
divine
undead.
sense say?
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor. As an action, you can detect celestials, fiends, and undeads within 60 feet. So I
That
guess
is
it's only...
not behind total cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like as we
It's-
walk around.
Yeah, it's possible, but because of the total cover thing, if it's behind
hidden
like a
somewhere,
secret
yeah.
door, if it's underneath a pile of coins, if it's underneath a bed, your divine sense wouldn't find
Yeah.
it.
Never mind then. Are we sure that the Ioun Stone is not the soul jar?
I
You
mean,
I don't know
identify
one way
it
or
as
another.
an Ioun Stone of Insight and nothing more.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Car. Time to keep searching, I guess.
hang on. I'm just because we're basically going to be doing the long rest while we're going through shit.
And
Are we doing the
getting a
long rest
strategy.
now, or are we adventuring a bit more and then coming back here?
You could make the thing have the servants do that and then keep checking the other rooms.
True,
'cause
it
it-
does last for 24 hours, so I will
Yeah.
cast that in this
Oh yeah,
area.
we're doing that way then.
Yeah.
All right.
Oops.
So
Oh.
people can go into it if they want a nap or grab food. You just can't take anything out of the place. So you can't take snacks with you.
I would like
What
to
is-
take one of the gold coins with me, and while we're walking, I'm going to use Discern True Name Object on it. Learn the true name of this particular coin.
Okay. Sir Edward Button. Okay, so you leave the coin sorting to the magical butlers. You all have a snack and then keep going.
Yeah, we'll keep on this level, but we'll keep,
I'm
looking
imagining
around.
someone doesn't finish chewing as they pass through the threshold and suddenly their mouth is empty.
I was imagining Torch drinking tea while doing that, yeah. No, 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 no.
Does
I
that
almost
count as a
imagine-
short rest? Or are we
If you wanted to stay in there for an hour, you could.
Oh god, a short rest is an hour. Why do I always think it's 20 minutes?
It's not.
Not in this edition.
Well, short rests don't exist in other editions.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Fourth edition.
Actually,
I thought we were
if
playing D&D. That's why I said other editions.
um, if we are going to take a short rest here, I want to at least for 10 minutes cast a ritual,
Okay.
and I want to cast divination.
Okay.
And I would like to watch this go down in flames.
I pick up some spell slots from that short rest.
So basically the question I want to ask Ayun is the soul jar we're looking for on this level?
This level or this floor?
Right, there's multiple floors on this floor.
Okay. Okay. You cast the spell, and you get a response.
Which Karu is apparently typing out.
Which spell was that? Sorry.
Divination.
Oh.
I have the card up in chat right now.
Right. Yes, I am very smart. I also have augury, which I could also use.
Yeah, I figured since we're doing a short rest, I can cast this and try and figure out at least a little info.
Hey, Karu.
Hmm.
How long does it take to get back to Port Sport?
Back to
From
what?
this level,
Mhm.
probably a couple days, maybe a week. Yeah.
Skullport.
Really? Just walk up a bunch of stairs?
Skullport, Gazium. For some reason, I started
Oh,
calling it
oh.
Squirtport, and then everybody else did too.
That's because I forgot what it was called.
Thank you.
I'm helpful.
Guys,
Yeah.
So,
we're on the correct floor. The soul jar is somewhere on this floor. We've passed by it.
Wait a minute. The room that we thought the Death Knights in had doors. Did we ever check those little rooms?
no,
All right, let's go.
because we died.
Well,
Well,
he
some
died.
of you
check
did.
those rooms then.
What are the limits on what can be a spell jar? That we know.
A soul jar?
It
A
has
soul
to be
jar, yeah.
something that is very much coveted and like a precious object for the being that it was made out of.
Okay, so can't be random
It must
coin.
My precious.
Probably not the pillars.
I was wondering if it was that magical shape-shifting statue.
Ooh.
Well, we'll
could,
check the
like,
rooms,
check behind it.
but that means we
We
have
knew
to
that it
look
was
at that
magic,
fucker again.
but we didn't find out what magic it was, right?
Not to mention,
Transfiguration.
if it was in front and say the soul jar was behind, tech magic would have pinged on the statue. Probably not the thing behind it because it would have had full cover.
Oh, you bastard's gonna make me look at everything.
Also, it may be in the dragon's corpse. Or under it.
All right, I guess I'm picking bones. This is my duty as a paladin.
Okay, I will remind you guys, because you did do some checks before, that you had, I think it was actually Torch, that told you guys that Draco Liches work slightly different than Liches.
Right, they
Mhm.
need to have a new dragon corpse.
They have to have a new dragon corpse, but also creating a Draco Lich is not done by the dragon, it is done by a group of mages or cultists that do a ritual.
So who the hell is
It has
doing
to
it?
be-
In that ritual, the dragon is killed, and the spellcasters grab its spirit and transfer it to a special gemstone that works like a soul jar from a lich.
So a gemstone.
So in the case of dragon liches, it has to be a gemstone.
I'm gonna take the 3 gemstones we just got from the horde. Are you sure none of these pinged Omitra?
Let me check again. I stare intently. Do
I
they
help
ping?
move the dragon around.
They don't ping.
All right.
They don't ping.
Okay. Ask.
I mean, keep them with you. We can always, like, as a last resort thing, take a bonk stick to it.
Huh.
If it's between keeping the gold value of the gem and not getting another Dracolich, I'll destroy all 3 gems.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
So, Trajan, you find anything in the corpse?
Not really.
Okay. Well, why don't we basically go back through the rooms we've checked and then check new rooms as we go if we pass them by?
Fair enough. I'm still
All
curious
right.
about this statue. It doesn't feel right.
What the heck did
Nothing
your
in
goddess
this
even tell
room
you?
feels right.
I mean, it's kind of my thing to not let these. I'm just gonna. I want to smack the statue.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to hit a standing up?
A shape-shifting statue?
Yes, you do.
No, I'm coming with. I was
An
taking notes,
object?
sorry.
What's the AC? Like 0? 5?
You have
Could
to,
be
like,
20.
hit the whatever
Probably
it is.
15.
You do have to hit the AC because it has it has armor. It doesn't have dexterity, but it has uh
Like the
depending
suit of
Minus
armor
5
would
from
also
having
have it.
0.
it has a hardness that you have to beat via AC.
Alright,
And
just
it does
hit
have
Mose
hit
in the face.
points, which is the anyways, you can
Do I hit it?
yes.
Do I need to roll damage?
I need to
Yes.
know how much damage you do in one hit, yes.
24.
Okay, so 24. You hit the statue. Two things happen.
Uh-oh.
One, the statue takes considerable amount of damage and it is chipped. And
Love my
looks
magic
like
sword.
one other good hit like that will probably take it down entirely. The other thing that happens is that for a moment when you hit it, the statue looks like you, but like slightly deformed and like looks like you got hit or something.
Oh no.
Well, that's creepy.
Hit it again.
Wait a second. Wait. Trajan, hang on a second.
I like stop mid swing.
You're like,
Yes, Amitra.
Does it do that for everybody?
That's a good question.
Because I am part of the family. That's true.
Yeah, so like maybe it just knows you.
All right,
Mm.
smack.
I'm trying to find my smack stick.
This is gonna be funny.
Uh-huh.
you don't necessarily have to smack it. You could just try touching.
Listen, I'm not gonna
For
hit it if I don't smack it.
Okay, well, 21 hits.
For 9 radiant.
Okay. An arm crumbles off. It looks like another hit like that will probably take it down. And as you hit it, the instant you hit it, it suddenly looks like Umitra going like, but like with a bit of a longer nose, kind of like the
missing
person
arm.
that and a missing arm. It's kind of like the sculptor was, an apprentice. So it's like it's Omitra. You can tell it's Omitra, but like
I would never make that face.
No, that's not true.
you were muted for that too.
You have also look at its horns. They're all crooked.
Also, person with the highest crazy passive perception in the party, you can see something shiny black peering from within the statue.
Trajan?
Yeah.
Something's in the statue staring at us.
I smack it.
Yep.
I was gonna say I turn around to ready Eldritch Blast.
I don't know if I assume it will.
You glance off of it. You weren't quite paying attention to what you were smacking.
No. What is the fucking AC of a statue?
I bet it's
Wait,
15.
Of this
20.
particular statue, 17.
Wow.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
how does it have a 23 AC? Because it has no dexterity, so that should be a -5.
It's rounded surfaces and they're shifting, bud. It's not just about making
magic.
And it's
contact.
very hard.
It's also it's hard, like, hard.
You basically hit but did nothing.
Oh yeah, you glanced off of it. Like you didn't get a good solid blow in and it glanced off of the stone.
My
Anybody want
extra.
to see what acid does to it?
I'm gonna take my extra attack,
I don't think you're gonna get the chance, buddy.
We'll see what pops
and I'm
out.
gonna take my
Yeah,
paladin.
that's gonna crumble.
I'm breaking it.
The funny thing is there is nothing in this description that tells me what this thing is made out of. It's a statue. It usually these things say it's a marble statue or whatever. Nah, this one's just a statue.
On the ceiling, upside down with a minotaur.
Shut up. As it crumbles, you see something black, almost like the size of an apple, but this is a black sapphire.
Yup, that.
Ooh,
Like,
hello.
yeah,
I'm
I'm-
selling this fucker.
That's probably the soul jar.
How
Yeah.
evil is this soul jar?
Oh, that black sapphire reeks.
I'd like to.
So that's super evil. Don't touch it.
Can I identify it without touching it?
No, that's part of the spell. You have to touch it.
Wait, is identify touch range?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I have a question. I want to try something. I don't
do
know if
too.
it'll work.
You first.
Is it that?
Oh, damn, that's what I was gonna do.
No,
Hey, great mind, spy.
it's a soldier, so it's undead.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try turn
You
undead and
are
see if it can
correct.
be destroy undead.
It's probably higher. CR.
I don't know what the
No.
CR of a soul jar is.
It's a jar.
Nothing happens to it.
I have to
Oh,
try.
really?
I can maze this thing.
I think it's technically an
Why?
object, not a.
It's an object. It's an object that contains a soul.
So what you're saying is locate object would have worked.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Fucking knew
we-
it.
If we knew what it
Oh.
looked like.
If
Yeah, if we knew what it looked
No,
like.
you can name an object. If we said that Dracolich's soul jar, and there wasn't let away.
Mm,
Well, we found it, so.
I think it would have led us to the gemstones.
Mhm.
I disagree, but that's up to the DM. So would you like to try dispelling it, Amitra?
You might have to
Nope.
do high level.
Yeah.
I would like to crack my knuckles and dispel magic. And because I'm a little bitch, I want to do it at level 3.
Okay. Give me a spell casting ability check.
I don't know how to roll one of those.
It's just a
Click
charisma
on
check.
the ability that you have.
Just a
the-
charisma check.
Christmas.
No,
15.
charisma. I
Oh,
said charisma
charisma
check.
check.
No proficiency. No nothing. Just charisma check.
Click on the name charisma on the left side of your sheet.
Oh no! Well,
No.
That was a crit fail.
Nothing happens.
Do I know if you can you destroy soul jars just through sheer physical force, or do you have to do it with?
There's usually some kind of catch to how to break it. Like they're usually pretty difficult to
Hardy.
destroy.
Can we
Hey,
just
cleric. Oh, sorry, Garm.
can we just huck it in the lava a couple of floors up and call it a day?
No, we throw that cactus.
Cactus?
Cactus?
Cactus.
Don't
You
you
throw it
know
in the
what
lava
they're
and it isn't destroyed. The next time a red dragon swims by, it's gonna get taken over by
Fucked.
the.
Yeah, and that'll be
Dracolich
really
soul.
funny, and
Wait,
we'll be dead by that
doesn't
point.
it? No, doesn't it need to be a dead dragon? It can't take
No.
over a live dragon, can it?
Freshly dead.
We don't know.
So
Actually,
how often is a red dragon gonna get killed into a lava lake?
yeah, that sounds like we would solve the problem for exactly 1,000 years.
That said, I'm gonna cast a dispel magic.
Okay. What level?
I only have level 3 spells.
Okay.
As if
Well, give me
you
a
could
spell
do it.
casting ability.
And I couldn't.
well,
I doubt it's a level 4 spell. I'm pretty sure it's higher than that.
Nah.
y'all.
Nothing happens.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna try one thing before I wind up using a fucking wish on this.
I was gonna say, if you're wishing to get rid of it,
No, but I would like to disintegrate it.
Okay.
No. Just unevilify it so I can sell it.
No,
Yeah,
No.
that gemstone's worth 5,000 gold, by the way.
that's fine. We have like butt ton more money.
To be fair, we did just make 50,000 gold.
I
from the
don't
treasure.
care.
Well,
Okay.
I'm just gonna disintegrate it.
I hate you.
Cool. It does not take a single bit of damage.
Ah, shit.
It's not
You
even
did
like
99
one.
damage.
All right. Gloves are coming off this time, bitches. Also, cleric, go ask your stupid goddess or whatever how to get rid of this thing.
I might actually have to wish it away, and I don't want to.
what level?
3.
Listen, I'm not using up my level 7 spell slot for this fucker, and I don't think
Oh my
it's
God.
higher.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, give me another charisma check.
Please.
18.
Ooh.
Nothing happens.
Shit.
You guys think anti-magic field would do it?
Anti-magic field dispel or suppress?
Can you
Suppress.
put the
It just
text?
suppresses.
Suppress.
So
But
Yeah.
would the magical protections be gone enough so you could use bludgeoning damage to break it apart?
Oh, that would work.
Up to DM.
Okay.
think so.
Okay, well, I can't do that until tomorrow morning, so also I don't
Same
have
here.
the spell programmed, so
Well, we can just kind of carry it around with us then.
yeah.
You want
we
to
can-
what? Anti-magic it?
I just
anti-magic.
posted anti-magic field.
Thank you, Zio.
'Cause
It would work.
you're welcome.
Yo.
Magic items become mundane. Yeah.
What if you polymorph something into a dragon and they tried to Draco Lichify it? Would it become a Draco Lich?
It can't
I would
come
say
back,
only true polymorph would allow that.
and it can't come back anyway for a week.
If I was DMing, I would say yes, because that would be incredibly funny.
Wait. Hear me out here. You polymorph like a rock into a dragon, kill it, let it reanimate the dragon, and then the polymorph wears off and it turns back into a rock.
I was thinking
It's
frog.
not dead.
I was thinking frog.
Once you kill
No, no.
something, the polymorph goes away.
Hmm.
Mm.
So you kill it, time stop.
Wait, so what you're saying is we polymorph something into a dragon corpse?
Oh my god.
I don't think you can polymorph something into something that is dead.
Wait, can we polymorph
So what you're
something
saying is we research a spell to polymorph an object into a dragon corpse.
this is how you get a grant from the Wizard University or whatever.
This is how you make your DM regret running a game and think
I
of all
don't
the
think she's
tea that she could be
listening
having.
to us. I think she's reading shit right now. But I would honestly say only true polymorph would work in that situation
Oh, I
because true
definitely agree.
polymorph is permanent. Therefore, when they die, they're still a dragon. Therefore, they could be raised as a Draco Lich.
Hey, Torch, you want to identify this and see if there's a way around the magical protections? Because clearly none of our spells are working.
Identify requires touching it.
Yeah, I've been trying to avoid touching it. You have
Torch,
to,
you
like,
get your grubby little investigator hands on every goddamn thing we come by.
yeah, but I don't want to lick the gem. Do you want to lick the evil dragon gem?
I pick up the gem and I
Dude.
toss it at Torch.
Oh god, oh, alright, well, in for a penny, in for a gold coin. No, in for a
What's a
copper, in
penny?
for a gold. Yeah. Tell me about it.
For a second, I thought you ate it.
No, I'm licking it, come on. This is basic investigation.
Basic. I mean, that is the most.
None of us are investigators. He could be right.
Well, I can tell
Are
you
you-
it's not acidic, that's for sure.
Is it a
Rush
fossil?
incantationing it?
I'm identifying it.
Yeah, but are you taking 10 minutes or are you...
Yeah,
Are you
sure,
licking it for a minute?
let's go with rushed incantation.
Okay.
There are no
I
jokes.
just wanted to know if you're going to lick it once or if you're going to lick it for a whole 10 minutes.
a minute.
You don't lick it for 10 minutes. You lick it once and you just like pop it into your cheek like a jawbreaker and carry it
Uh-huh.
around for a while.
It's the size of an apple.
Pop it into your
Yeah.
cheek like a mega jawbreaker. You didn't say it was the size of an apple.
No.
Goodness, that's a
I
huge
did.
gem.
She did.
Yes.
It was the first thing she
Did.
said, actually.
Oh, I missed it then.
Yes, I will lick the apple.
Is it a fossil?
Licking the apple.
It is not a fossil. Your identify spell concludes that this is a Dracolich's soul jar.
Dracolich's soul jar. What's it
That's
taste
it.
His name
like?
is Linarax.
His name is Linarax? That's true name or it's like no civil identification name?
Probably civil identification name.
Alright. Bitch got ID.
Still think we might be able to break it with an anti-magic field.
Um,
Maybe.
you people who are really good at arcane knowledge would know that probably your best bet if you really wanted to discover how to destroy this would be legend lore.
I don't have
I didn't
You
fucking
mean-
program that in.
You mean the thing I fucking told you about, Garm? That was
Yeah.
gonna take you 250 gold in 10 hours, and I told you about it specifically because Karu told you about it, and you said, oh, that would be hella useful. I should really put that in. And I told you, yeah, Garm, you should do that because we have a game tomorrow.
Yeah, that one.
Does Torch
Wife
have that
is
spell?
so
Yes or no?
unhappy.
Yes. I would have
Okay.
spent the night acquiring it.
Okay.
Wife is so unhappy.
Love
I was
you.
just asking because I have a spell book with legend lore in it. I just can't learn spells through a spell book.
Yeah, I can learn anything that's ritual and also legend lore.
Okay.
It has an asterisk for me.
If only you could drag it from the compendium onto your sheet.
Yeah, I just gotta make sure I actually have enough gold to learn it.
Oh, if you don't, I would give it you.
You
son.
would take. You would have to take the night because this is before you guys take your long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't
Uh,
taken long rest.
What level is it?
Uh,
It's like 8? Wait, no, that's right on my thing right in front of me, I think.
5.
5. Yeah, so that's like 250 gold, easy. And 10
Yeah.
hours. Yes, I can do that in the morning and then spend another 10 hours casting it. Wait, I can rush incantation? Maybe. I'll double check that.
It is not a ritual.
It is for me.
It is for him.
Okay.
I'm...
Also, it's 10 minutes. What?
Oh, I thought somebody
Yeah,
said
why
10
do you say
hours.
10 hours?
no.
Alright, 10 minutes is fine. Fuck it, who gives a shit?
Well, you have to basically learn it, which is going to take you 10 hours.
Yeah.
Legend lore. No, on my
But
sheet.
then it'll take 10 minutes to cast.
Alright.
20 if you cast it as a ritual, but
Yeah.
details.
Right.
Okay. So that's
So-
your like nighttime.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
guess.
Well, you found the thing, so you don't necessarily have to look through everything else. However, you still have to find a way down.
I'm going to run downstairs and grab some food now that I have contributed one
We
thing
just-
today.
We just established you don't know the way down. Okay. Do we want to go on break
Shut
then?
up.
It is 7
Yes.
o'clock.
Took me
Yeah,
a second.
yes.
Go on break.
Fucker.
Put us on break, Garm.
Alright, we'll be right back.
Be right back.
Hi, back. I'm Karu. Um,
Boo.
so you
Game
all have
over.
decided to rest
There is.
so that a certain investigator can learn the single most useful spell that he could ever learn as an investigator.
Shit, that means I don't get a long rest. I spent 10 hours of my life being like, book, bleh.
The mansion
still
lasts
have-
for 24 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you just long rested, and it's been like maybe a couple hours since you woke up, so you still have like 20 hours.
I thought
So
we really
you
short
could-
rested in there.
Right. So you woke up, you came down here, kicked ass, found the
Right.
treasure, took a rest for an hour. So it's like
I just get
11 in the morning.
I just get really sleepy when I get my ass beat, okay?
Uh-huh. So you could
Wait,
spend
does
the
that-
rest of the day locked up in there learning your spell.
Does that mean the rest of us can take a long rest and just mock Torch mercilessly for having to learn things like a nerd?
Yeah.
Well, you can only take one long rest in a day, so you have to wait
What
to
is this?
actually long rest.
You can
but-
relax in the mansion. There's
Yeah.
yummy food and comfortable.
Oh, yeah, there's a
places.
spa. You can take a spa day inside the mansion.
Yeah.
I mean, that's perfectly
Look,
fine.
I would like to point out that as someone with depression, I absolutely can take more than one long rest in a day.
But will you wake up feeling
Yeah,
no,
Fair
rested?
you won't
enough.
be rested.
Yeah, yeah. The important part is actually feeling rested afterwards.
Wait, you can feel rested?
That reminds
That's
me.
a
Yeah.
thing?
My antidepressants. Hold on.
Professional adventure. I take a long rest and I'm good for like 20 minutes. I blow all my spell slots and then I take another long rest.
Oh, so you're like a 10-year-old phone.
Yeah.
The sad part is that, yeah, my phone does that too. If I leave it unplugged for more than like 5 minutes, it dies.
That sounds like my
Oh,
old phone.
wow.
I hated it.
Battery pack.
You are cutting out. I don't know if you're far away from your mic or something. But it's clipping you. It's clipping your voice.
I'll try to adjust things. Carry on.
I won't.
Okay. Well, so that means that if he wants to do that within the next day, Torch is out. He has to go to the mansion, grab his books, and start studying for the next 10 hours.
What a nerd.
So what are the rest of you guys doing? Are you just gonna spa day in the mansion and then
I need
long
to pray
rest?
to Mistra. But if you guys want to spa day, you guys can go spa day in the mansion.
The other thing you could do is continue searching for the way down to the next level.
We
I
shouldn't do that while
guess.
split up.
Yeah, no.
What?
What?
There's
Nothing's
5
here
of
to
you.
kill
There's
us.
4 of you. 4 of you is fine. You don't need DPS torch that
Excuse you.
dies.
Excuse me?
John brings enough DPS.
Exactly.
And I bring
Besides,
out AoE.
Trajan dies. Well, he did die the last time. Never mind.
Nice one.
Yeah, no, so let's just spend time in the mansion.
Yeah.
Once in a while, you still hear the clink of coins as the servants are sorting through stuff.
Someone comes
Um,
out of the spa in bathrobe and slippers and just like you hear a of coins.
Question. What are the requirements for being a fucking nerd?
Spending 10 or more hours with books.
If you'll check the on-air voice channel that we're in, you'll find a restricted list.
So, could we not just walk up to Torch and slap some mud masks on this poor boy's face? He is so scaly.
Wait, hold on. We need some cucumbers too.
I
he
can't
needs to be
read through the
able to see while he's
cucumbers.
studying.
We'll just put cucumbers on his ears instead. Block out the sound. Okay.
God,
I mean, we could always just make the cucumbers invisible.
wish I had some
Did Joe
cucumbers.
gets loud again?
You did get a bit loud. You don't want to interrupt the boy. He's studying.
Yeah.
Doing it. I'm thinking. Ah.
Maybe just make sure he is actually drinking and eating while he's at it.
I basically tell the servants every 3 hours, make sure Torch's drinks are refilled and he has fresh food. And maybe if he's cold, put a blanket over him.
The
Okay.
time lapse of like Torch studying is just like cigar going.
But you sit like you're
As the
gay.
papers start to accumulate on either side, crumpled papers behind him as he like tries to figure out the.
And once in a while, one's floating because you have a servant actually picking one up to throw out at that moment.
If you ever
Not-
played Metal Gear Solid 5, you use one of the cigars that accelerates time.
Oh my
just
god.
Looking, you can see the sun and the moon passing in the background as Torch starts to study.
I don't know if it's legalized in this dungeon.
Okay. So what are you doing, Remy? You wanted to do something special?
I need to pray to Mistra and beg for her to let me use this staff.
You'll
It's
be
like,
fine.
Mistra, please, I've done so much in this dungeon and I'm hoping you're happy with me. But I want to be able to use this staff and better help protect my party and please.
And you won't be taking it away from others that could use it in the party. Don't forget.
Please, Mistra. I've dedicated my life to you and magic. Honestly, I've dedicated myself more to magic than Omidra has.
Excuse you.
You're not in this room. You can't hear her prayers.
I didn't even think that she'd be praying out loud.
Maybe once in a while because she's desperate.
I mean, bitch is desperate. You bake me yet?
Is Carter typing something? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Karu is playing the role of Mistra.
So, Garm, if you want
Being
to
a
shill,
fickle
now's the
goddess.
time to shill.
Actually, Zio, why don't you shill?
I can until Karu posts something, so if I suddenly cut off, you know why. Well, we'll be properly announcing it hopefully within the next day or so on Twitter. We're gonna be having a Kickstarter soon. I still can't believe I'm saying that. And what we're gonna be making are these shiny enamel pins.
Ooh, those are
And
nice.
not only do we have the rainbow one, but we have. Sorry for crinkling sounds if it's loud. I apologize.
It's,
But we also have.
yeah,
Come on, focus.
lesbian and bi, I think.
Yep. And
And
then we have. Come on,
Ace
focus.
and
Trans.
trans. Yes.
Yeah.
You think I would know that one?
But
Thank
god damn it. Please
Yeah.
focus. But
There,
yes.
yeah, there will
and
be high quality stills on Twitter.
yes. We will have images. And our goal in the long run is actually to have more than just these 5 colors, but these are our 5 starting ones that you've been. Oh god, I can't read that yet. I'm in the middle of shilling. God damn it, Car, couldn't you have waited to press enter after? So these 5 are the 5 that the Kickstarter will be starting with, but we have stretch goals that will add more flag varieties to a total of 15 if we hit all of our pin stretch goals. And then we'll also have sticker stretch goals because people like stickers and they're really, really shiny. And Karu has one, it's a holographic rainbow one. It is very sparkly. And then just a bunch of cute animal pride heart ones. But we'll have more info within the next couple days. So honestly, by the time this is on YouTube, it might be out. And if it is, Garm, we'll make sure that there's a link to the Kickstarter in the description.
I will.
But for the quickest way to see announcements, follow us on Mid it's
Midgardia
Midgardia
RPG.
RPG on Twitter. And yes, I am terrified if you can't tell, and I'm kind of rambling now, so I'm gonna go to reading. Garm, you can chill something while I read.
You did great, bud. Hi, I'm Garmbreak1. I do a lot of things for this channel, including our cool crowdfunding series, where you'll soon be able to see an interview between Zio and I. You're doing a Kickstarter. You have strayed into my domain.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
um, we have a lot of fun here. Remember to spay and neuter your pets. Otherwise they end up having kittens in my garage.
Also, if you like the maps, you can find them on our Patreon,
Yeah.
patreon.com/Midgardia.
Yeah.
What if I
We
don't know
now
what to
have
do?
released levels 7 to 23 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So as long as you're past the first 6 levels, which honestly you can skip them, it's fine. You can use these cool colored maps that definitely don't have any blemishes or errors anywhere.
Question.
Yes,
What
bud.
if
Yeah.
I have these wonderful, lovely maps, but I don't know what to do with them? Like, I don't want to make encounters and stuff? Or
Well, then you can just buy the
NPCs?
module on Roll20, and then it comes with everything but the maps. Well, it has the maps, but they're like black and
But they
white
all
maps.
suck.
So then you grab my maps, which are free, by the way. You don't have to sign up for the Patreon unless you really, really like me.
Wait, what? I've been scammed!
immediate
And you
stream
grab
of
my
people.
maps and you just put it on top, and the dynamic lighting works, except where they were like really lazy. But for the most part, it works because I made them like match up. It's just sometimes, I want to put the door between the squares, not like in the middle haphazardly. So
Should we
I
show
have
some?
my answer.
Okay, yeah.
Just gonna say, as you guys are probably getting out of the spa, this is when Remy gets her answer, and you hear her say, "Wait, there's another one."
Oh,
Another what?
poor
Remy?
Remy.
uh-oh.
Please don't say another soul.
Huh? What?
What?
Please don't say
Another
another
Remy
what?
soul.
opens the door and then is like, come on, put some clothes on, not just a towel, guys.
I really think
Excuse me?
Dredge had a towel on over his armor.
This is not a towel. This is a toga. And you're the one screaming, so you're gonna tell us what? Because we asked first, and then maybe we'll think about pants.
Remy still has the door mostly closed so she doesn't have to deal with Omitra wearing just the goddamn towel, because I don't care what he says. So we can't leave this level yet because I have to find something. There's a celestial locked in this level somewhere.
Oh gosh darn it.
Do we care?
Yes? You remember
Could
that
be-
really cute flying snake that I summoned once to help us? Apparently,
Listen,
its sibling
Nope.
is here.
listen.
Oh.
There could be two celestials stuck on this floor too.
I'm not actually a celestial. Also, I'm going to be studying here the rest of the night. You can call me a nerd too, but I have to also somehow create a new spell. But in the morning we should, deal with the soldier and then go find the locked up celestial. Bye! Please put on pants.
Slam.
It feels like you wouldn't care if you're going to be in the room the whole night.
Yeah, but at the same
so-
time, I really don't want to even think about Omitra walking around this mansion without pants.
Free balling, yeah.
I would like to wear booty shorts and nothing but booty shorts in this mansion.
No.
Do they say goblin time on the back?
Back or the front?
Back.
All right, back.
That is the traditional place for riding upon booty shorts.
Yeah, does Omitra look like he gives a shit?
Shout out to Audrey from Spaceships and Star Wars. She has an extensive collection of booty shorts.
Karu, it is bold of you to assume that I remember anything from more than 5 minutes ago.
That's why I'm telling you.
Ugh.
Hey, do you know that we're married? Love you.
Yeah, but my husband would remember the thing that I told him yesterday, the thing that he should prepare for, and he was like, "No, I'll be fine. I'll remember." You know
Famous
what?
last words.
You know what?
So,
You know what? If Torch wants to be a nerd, fine. If Remy wants to be a nerd, fine. I could be a better nerd. Me and my booty shorts will be in my room.
So do we get Eclipse and Trajan just like traipsing around the fucking Shadowdusk Manor dying?
I mean,
Body cops. You're just like Bruce Willis and Donald Glover, I think, in Die Hard. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Neither do I. That's why I haven't said anything.
That's fair.
so Remy's gonna be in her room all night, trying to
Huh.
figure out how to make a spell.
okay.
Omitra has booty shorts.
Torch is studying, and then probably the moment the studying is done, just falls asleep on the desk.
Yeah.
At some point, one of the servants comes over and just very faintly lifts his head up to put a pillow under and then a blanket over top of him.
Oh no, that's adorable.
Uh,
Bonus points if they catch his head as he just like passes out.
I mean, there's probably one in your room at all times, even if you don't see it.
Yeah. Oh god, that's creepy.
Listen,
Mm.
it has to be there to pick up all the pieces of paper you're throwing everywhere.
It's like I'm in Britain. I'm always being watched.
It's called America.
No, Britain's actually way worse. I know, it scares me too.
So what do the not nerds do?
I mean, that's a good question. You probably don't see much of Eclipse, mostly because he's exploring this mansion from shadow to shadow to shadow. Aside from that, he might be bugging Trajan. He might be trying to avoid Trajan.
Teleporting from shadow to shadow, going wine cellar, another wine cellar, another wine cellar, another
I
wine
mean, you
cellar.
can be looking for a locked up celestial while you're doing that.
It's not gonna be in the mansion though.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave the mansion while everybody else is doing everything.
Oh, okay.
Because
That's what
remember,
you're
don't split
doing.
the party. Yeah.
I personally fully advocate getting into dangerous trouble when the party can't help
I
you.
don't care.
This is why my characters tend to die.
Yeah, pretty much.
For the record, I also advocate this, and this is why I have like 4 babysitters.
Go team. What's Karu up to?
Waiting.
Yeah, I mean,
Someone. I think that's about it. Okay, so you guys have a grand time, and then the next day, now that you have completely leveled, long rested, and have all your stuff, Torch takes 20 minutes to cast his first spell of
Legend
what's it
lore?
called? Legend lore. Remember that it does require components that cost money, so please make sure you subtract at least the money. We're just gonna hand wave the how you got the actual items that are supposed to be bought with that money.
I would love to subtract money. I will drop the spell text for you in just a sec. Boop. Okay, yeah, so 250 GP. And I'll take off another 200 for my acquisition of the ivory strips. Which it doesn't consume, but, you know, I just got them. Oh, that actually conveniently puts me at a nice even 3,000 gold.
Nice. Okay. And then you get some info.
You want me to read that out loud?
I mean, if you share it with the party, sure.
Yeah, there's no reason to keep secrets from anybody except for Omitra. Within this gem forged from magic deep within the earth and enchanted with the powers of the far realm, contains the soul of Literax, friend and protector of the Shadowdusk. Enchanted to protect his soul beyond death, nothing but the fires of an ancient dragon's breath can this. Oh my god. An ancient dragon's breath can destroy it and liberate the soul within to the afterlife. Where's Omitra's,
Great. Granddaddy.
Yeah.
Was he ancient though?
he's
I thought
fucking
he was
old.
just adult.
Oh no.
Oh,
No. Oh no, 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 no.
there's.
What?
Please tell me that this is not gonna make us have to go to level 6.
For the
Oh, no.
record, if I don't come with you, they don't know it's the same party.
That's actually a really good point.
So if I go in as a
Although-
tiny pseudo
Wait,
dragon,
it's not fire
Oh.
though.
It's not fire.
Oh yeah.
Wait, it has to be a
It'd
fire.
have to be a fire.
It says fires of an ancient dragon's breath. God, that means we either need to find a gold or a red.
Or
I
we
mean,
whip
or
it,
brass.
or we whip it in the volcano and call it a day.
Hmm.
Nope.
I mean, you also know that as long as this gem doesn't touch the dead body of a dragon, you're good.
We don't have a dead body of a dragon in either of the bag of holdings, right?
Wait,
No.
was there plan to like How are they going to get this out of the statue if it has to touch it?
You bash it in like we did.
Oh, mold earth. Mold earth is the answer, actually.
Yeah, Old Earth is the answer.
Karu, I'm learning about magic.
Slowly.
Slowly. Just another 6 more of these campaigns.
The obstacle course?
Obstacle course?
Yes.
What obstacle? What?
You bitch.
Hey, did that? What? What do Fey dragons breathe? The little cat-sized ones.
That's not
Radiant.
ancient.
It's old.
It's
Thank
I
not
mean,
ancient.
there's a possible option, but I don't know if it'll work.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mattering on level, we could just ask Catherine to polymorph when we get back to him. Polymorph into a dragon?
You can't. It's beast. Only way that Tethrim would have been able to do it is if he had shape change,
Hmm.
which
Polymorph
ain't
works,
happening.
doesn't
Shape changes. Nope. Polymorph is restricted to beast.
True polymorph.
I didn't think. I thought true polymorph still was restricted to beast.
I don't know.
True
I'm just asking.
polymorph is any creature with a lower challenge rating.
Yeah. True polymorph is powerful.
That's my
Yeah, it's also
my
ninth level and guaranteed that Tethrin can't do it.
I have an idea.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You guys know what the most ancient of dragons is?
No.
Bahamut, she who shaped the world.
Yes, actually. You know how I have relics of every fucking god on this godforsaken.
God.
Oh my god.
I can
Yes,
pray
precisely.
to Bahamut. Technically, one of the things that I can. Sorry?
Alright, I don't know shit about anything. Go ahead.
Tiamat's the evil one. Bahamut's the good
Yeah.
one. And I'm figuring if we're destroying a Draco Lich, it's probably the good one.
For the record, the evil one could have made the earth.
You're right.
The evil one's also like, chained in hell by Asmodeus, so she's
Yeah.
not going
Uh-huh,
anywhere.
uh-huh.
That's rude.
Also, apparently, she became a member of the Pantheon during the Time of Troubles, which is not quite the same thing as when it wasn't. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, let's
I
not.
had a
I
joke.
was wondering.
It's dead.
Oh,
Anyway,
continue.
so one of the things that I can pray for with my opportunistic piety is banishment, and this is kind of like banishment. So what I'm saying is, once we're out of the mansion, I would like to pull out. What the fuck is the holy symbol of Bahamut?
Oh no.
Sorry?
But banishment as a spell will take it to its home plane, not a specific plane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what you need is gate.
You need plane shift for that. You're
You need
thinking plane
And-
plane
shift.
shift or gate or something
Yeah.
to summon
Which don't
something for
work
Bahamut.
in.
They don't
Oh,
work
they'll
in the
work
dungeon, that's fine.
Nope.
But yeah, plane shift can be used to move something to whatever place you want.
I just want Bahamut to Dragon's Breath it to death.
Good luck trying to plane shift to Bahamut directly. That might
mean-
get you killed as well.
No, I want to
Yeah.
pray to him and be like, yo, dog.
Hey, Omitra. I know this is a long shot, but by chance, do you know Dragon Breath?
Not ancient.
Not ancient, not fire.
Uh,
Hey,
I
stick! Do you know any red ancient dragons? Or fiery
or
ones?
gold?
Preferably gold.
Your gold.
I don't. But your grandfather might.
Yeah, but I don't like asking him for things because he's all like, oh, back in my day we did favors for those that we wanted to get things from.
Honestly, I think your grandpa would be fine with getting rid of a Draco Lich soldier. Just say it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he probably
Cons-
will tell you that yes, you will probably have to do something in exchange for this favor.
I told you.
Hey,
But gold
Hey.
dragons can probably be bribed with a lot of gold.
Hey,
I
yo, do do you oh my god. No, I don't want any Werther's original grandpa. Do y'all remember Floor? No, none of you were there. Never mind.
I have one thing I can try, but there's no guarantee it'll work.
Hmm.
Actually, I think Torch was on that level. Wasn't he?
Which one?
No, Torch didn't
What
exist
level?
then.
No,
The
we still
one
had
with the
Romivik.
angry Tiralai,
Oh yeah.
and I pulled it out of the dragon's head.
No,
Oh,
that
that one.
was
No, that
really early
Yeah.
on.
yeah, that was level 6.
No. I was just wondering if there were any other girls that lived there.
If there are
Oh,
any chicks there, I
no.
want to do them.
What?
Oh no, I ain't touching that shit.
Oh, Pi. Level 6 is not the one with the dragon.
Oh,
6
okay.
is the museum,
was-
5 is the dragon.
Six
Oh,
is six is
6 is the lost level.
yeah. 6 is the lost level, and give me a memory check. Give me a history check.
Memory
Memory
check.
check. Oh
Yeah,
god.
as the player goes, oh.
Sometimes 5 or
Does
7.
the character remember?
Character doesn't know shit, I can tell you that.
8.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's level 6 is the one with the dwarven ruins.
Oh, the boring one that we left Tethrin in.
Never to be seen again.
Mm,
Was that the one with the bullet?
No, they were I want to say ankegs. I think that's what they're called.
I didn't start actually writing what level we were on until like some point around there. So sometimes it has and some point it doesn't.
Okay.
Umber Hulks. That's what it was. Umber Hulks.
Mm.
You guys
I
fought
have-
a shit ton of those. Yes.
I have one idea. I have no guarantee it'll work, but I'm gonna fucking try it because I don't know what else to fucking do. And honestly, at this point, if it doesn't work, we should just make sure it doesn't touch, an undead dragon. Well, not undead, but recently dead
Dead.
dragon. I'm gonna try divine intervention. Because
Was waiting
this
for
thing
that.
is evil magic bullshit and shouldn't exist because bad and it, is used to kill and alter magical dragons. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna ask Mistrat if she can aid us in destroying this thing.
Okay.
Yep, I don't. Nope, completely opposite
Wow.
way.
That is definitely not the way you're supposed to
Opposite.
roll.
Nope, it's the opposite. God, if that was the opposite, it would have worked. For
You
those
know,
listening, I got a
For
fucking
only
$99.
$5, you could get a reroll.
Fuck it, I'll donate $5.
Yeah.
You're donating?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna do that afterwards so I don't somehow accidentally show my stuff on stream.
Fair enough. Well,
Who
there's
would
only
do that?
one number I can do worse of, so I can only do better. Nope, still not enough.
Alright.
Oh.
For those wondering, I have to roll a 17 or lower.
Ah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You have to roll your level or lower.
Unless you're level 20.
What is
Then
it?
it auto succeeds, right?
Yep.
That's fucked
Huh.
up.
So you get like up to a 19% chance of it working and then a 100% chance. It's like
Yeah.
a soft pity system.
Eh.
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Eh.
So what's next? You're fresh. You've had a day's rest.
Well,
How far
Alright,
away is the... Oh, sorry, go ahead, bye.
no, go ahead.
How far away is the lava zone?
I
You
don't think
can't
that's a good
put it in the
idea.
lava.
Listen, we throw it in the lava. What, like, how? Sorry, how does the Dracolich stop work again? Like, I know there's a crystal. Do the cultists have to do something?
No,
I'll
the
suggest
the
something
jewel
else.
has to touch a dead dragon.
Great, nothing's going to fucking touch it 3 miles down below the lava.
You
Hallister's
don't know
gonna
that.
fuck with us, grab it, and then toss it at a dragon, and
Yep.
then toss the
Oh,
undead
absolutely.
dragon at us.
I
You
did
stop,
forget.
wait.
I did forget about Hallister.
Yeah,
Yeah, duh.
Trajan,
Did
I
you
have a
just say
question.
that out loud?
Oh god.
I mean, he was already gonna be thinking it.
I'm just gonna walk away from him.
I'm just gonna
Trajan,
shadow
question.
step.
Trajan, are you okay carrying this stupid soldier until we can destroy it?
Sure, why not? Fine.
Okay, cool. Trajan's carrying it.
Yeah, don't let Omitra carry it.
What?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's why I was making
What?
sure Omitra wasn't gonna carry it.
Why
I
can't
figured-
Omitra carry it?
What if you
To be
fucking
fair, it's
die
his
holding
family's
it?
fault that it exists.
That's true.
Yeah. Omitra, you have dragon blood in you. If you die and you're holding on to it, it might actually fuck with you in some way. I'm just gonna say, if you do that, I'm killing you.
Yeah.
Now, boy, good luck finding the fucking DPS to do it.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, hi.
Hey,
So, Trajan's carrying it. I figured he'd be the best back because he's, a paladin. I need to find a celestial in this level, so we should take a look around maybe. While we're also looking for stairs, but I need to find the celestial.
Sure.
Karu,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to be the last to leave every single room so that I may speak to the empty room.
Okay.
Oh, I don't trust that.
don't either, but I'm okay with
If
it.
you wait, you'll just hear Omitra going, Zerdabrak! Of course not. Next room, same thing.
What is that?
Get it. It's probably something Karu whispered to Omitra.
Look, somebody said it found that left like some special fancy thing in the empty rooms that if you say Zerdabrak at empty rooms, sometimes you find treasure. I think it's one of these Hallister bullshit things.
Okay. Anyways, we gotta find a dragon. Well, celestial actually. It's a flying snake.
Can't
We're
breathe
gonna see
fire.
if this counts as empty.
No, it does not breathe fire.
Damn it.
So has anyone got locate creature?
Yeah,
Actually, I do.
actually. Now that you mention it, I forget magic can solve every
Now?
problem we have.
Now that I mention it!
Hey, Torch.
Yo, what's
If
up?
you want to do this first, if it helps, it's Coatl.
How do I spell that?
Couatl.
Okay.
Doesn't start with a Q. Literally unplayable.
It's not Quetzalcoatl, it's just a normal Quaddle. I would like to cast
Correct.
Locate Creature. I would like to ritual cast it, so it takes like 10 minutes. On a Coatl. I swear to God, if it turns up more than one.
And then Remy is going to lose her shit.
Then Remy is gonna say we need to rescue both.
Okay.
Then I'm
should
going
tell
to
you the
lose
rest
my
of it.
shit.
It says you have to be familiar with it. Have you seen a quaddle?
Remy
Yes.
summoned one before.
Was
Yeah, we saw
Torch
it.
with?
Yeah, Torch was
Yeah.
smoking the cigar on the
Uh-huh.
boat.
Yeah.
That was a good
Okay.
day.
Okay.
Most of this party
Literally.
has actually seen one before.
What the fuck
Had
am I gonna
nothing
do?
better to do than to look at it.
What the fuck am I gonna do? It's in the water.
And go,
I'm
look
just
at that.
checking
It's a
the size
flying
of that.
snake.
No problem.
Okay. All right. Cool. This one's not blocked by like it being hidden.
Nice.
So
Does the
what do
bark
you
like
get?
it?
It just marks the direction, right?
And if it's moving, I know the direction of its movement.
It's not moving.
Well, then I don't know the
And
direction of its movement.
it is almost directly east of you.
Almost directly east of us. And
Well
given that we have
then.
no way to figure out north, south, east, and west, I don't know.
It's this way.
Oh, okay. Actually,
Murderbronk. Yes.
oh, it's
I-
fine. Don't worry.
I would just laugh if when you did that
There's
one
two
room.
two doors there that you didn't.
Yeah, I know, and they're not coming with me.
Yeah,
Poking
that's
it.
true.
Fine.
Will not miss things.
Why is there a stray tile correction here? Who is
I don't know.
responsible?
I don't
Me
know.
I
in
think
the
it's
door.
you.
Let me in.
Did you
All
die?
right. Well, Trajan has decided to open a door.
Oh no.
Oh, great. Well,
Wasn't
I
me.
had Mitra with me.
Check respawns.
It's empty.
All of these are empty because they don't have any contents in them. On the image, that doesn't mean that they're empty. This room is empty.
Hey, Murderbronk.
This room has a bunch of unused furniture draped in cobwebs, including a canopied bed and a claw-footed armoire. A
Wow.
headless wooden mannequin in the southwest corner has a dusty yellow ball gown that's like a century out of fashion. So it's probably just about to come back up. So,
Only a century out of fashion? I would have expected.
only a century.
They go in cycles. It already flipped through one.
yep.
Okay. I guess
There's also a door down here. Looks
Yeah.
like.
we'll check out that other door.
Let me in.
The door to the south has dozens of framed portraits hanging from hooks on the south and west walls, representing quite a few members of Shadowdusk family, like generations of different families. They're all warped in subtle ways. Some of the family members have like starry eyes, while others have melted flesh or tentacles sprouting from their faces. You know, far realm stuff.
Normal fan things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, subtle things.
There's a 10-foot square tiled fresco in the middle of the east wall that depicts Desmir and Zalfar, the two Death Knights you fought, as heavily armored human paladins of Torm, riding on armored horses and brandishing shields. Zalthar's shield is mostly hidden behind his body and horse, but on Desmir's shield is the Shadowdusk family crest, a lit upright torch with 3 embers trailing off it, set against a purple disc. This is the first time you see the symbol in its actual form because everywhere else in the mansion it's been flipped so that the torch is facing downwards. And is the rest of the party with you guys? Okay.
Oh, so.
Remy, there's something about that fresco.
Oh.
It looks like the family crest is a disc that can be rotated.
Ah.
Remy's gonna walk towards it and just look at it for a moment and hum and haw. And then try slightly turning it.
Turns.
Huh. Weird.
Little
And it
click on
flips upside
one.
down.
Nothing on it.
I'm just gonna keep slowly turning it to see if anything happens.
Like you, Gazian.
When you make the crest appear as it has appeared everywhere else, aka with the torch pointing directly downwards, you hear a click and the fresco swings open, revealing a secret passage.
Hey,
Can you describe the crest again? 1 torch or 3 torches?
It is 1 torch.
It's really strange they got pictures of our investigator hundreds of years ago when the family was being established.
What can I say? I'm prolific.
1 torch with 3 embers trailing off it, set against a purple disc. I'm guessing the 3 embers go up normally, so you've got the torch with the 3 embers up top, and then there's a purple circle.
I assume that they'd be offset to one side if they're trailing behind it. I mean, I don't
Off it,
know.
not behind it.
Okay, yeah. You like my annotations on the map? Really bringing it to life.
I thought that they were in this room over here.
Yeah, they were.
What? That's
Okay.
weird.
Well, yeah, secret door.
Open the secrets.
I'm following. I'm just taking notes.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, Torch, can you not?
I'm trying.
You go into this like small chamber, and it is.
I love you, pie.
Yep, that looks.
Cool.
I'm not sure if the things are red,
Yeah.
but otherwise that looks pretty good. This is just an empty room, except it's got the bodies of a couple of the people you killed that seem to have been placed here with reverence by someone.
Awesome. I'm looting their pockets.
I feel like as a paladin, I should be morally opposed to this, but also we already killed them. What more harm can it do?
You
I mean,
I'm
that's
not
2 of your
desecrating the
family
body.
members.
Yeah, but I was specifically sent here to deal with them.
Corpses
The
are in
corpses
here.
in
the secret room, not in that room.
and there's actually tokens for that. You're like one room behind.
Where's the secret?
Shitty investigator is this?
In here where everybody else is.
I'm trying so hard to draw these crime scene diagrams.
And yet.
Hey, look, 2 corpses.
Oh.
Okay.
Huh?
What the fuck?
Her seeing if they have anything because Omitra's looting them.
Of course.
Listen, we couldn't loot it before because we were dying.
Okay,
Happens.
so one of the corpses is a female woman, a woman
A woman.
mage that you guys killed. She has her spell book on her. You guys have spell books like this one, but this one instead of banishment, it's got polymorph. The other
So they're
body.
speaking of polymorphine and dragon.
The other one is, I believe, also a girl.
A female
She
woman.
is.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shut up. She's the other Death Knight. So she's got her black armor on, and a cruel looking, twisted longsword.
What do you mean twisted?
Well,
Bent?
it's warped by the Far Realm.
Oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Other than that, this room is empty. It looks like, yeah, it's been empty. He just
Bodies there.
left the bodies there.
Really hope it's actually just like a completely normal hook sword or something, because none of us are familiar with that. We're all just like, oh, it's twisted by the far realm.
And
That's
yeah,
pretty
Remy,
good.
you can see that there's another secret door on the north wall. Northeast wall.
I opened said door.
What the? What the hell did this come from?
What? It was always here.
Why did we even bring Tethrin the first time?
You didn't.
I don't know. He seems honestly really bad at finding secret doors.
You look through and it's like, oh yeah, I remember seeing the secret door from the other side the other day.
So, secret door, huh? Back to...
The main
Back
chamber.
to the room. So, Karu, Remy's gonna go over here. Does she see a secret door on the opposite side, like mirrored?
No.
Let's just cheat.
Okay. Okay, so east.
Well,
Still
there's
pinging
the
east.
giant double doors.
Yep.
That we haven't touched.
Hey, Torch, are we getting closer? Can you tell?
Hey, Dungeon Master, are we getting closer? Can I tell?
Hold on. I'm whispering things.
Hold on. I'm whispering.
It's still in the same direction. I don't think you can tell how close you are. You just have a direction.
It's still in the same direction, but I can't tell how close we are. I just get a direction.
Quick, step up and down about 5 feet so you can triangulate it.
Does that help? It Carter doesn't give me the direction in exact degrees, unfortunately.
This is,
It is about like 40, maybe 38 degrees to the north now.
Oh, shit, I
North.
called your bluff. Now I have to remember how things work. Yes,
I think
that's like...
I think Omitra was left behind though. Omitra kind of is still in the hidden room.
What? Nuh-uh. What? How did that happen?
that's like
I
40
didn't
Omitra
know
was
what
right
the
next to
hell's
me,
going
like-
on, and I'm taking notes and moving randomly.
It's fair. That's how I got through high
But
school.
Amitra was right next to me. That's weird.
Can I switch to like talking to you?
No.
It's 4 feet tall and 2 feet wide at the base.
We didn't tell me that.
Well, and it's made out of granite.
Well, I don't know that.
Do you want to like examine it?
Is it magical?
No.
Just want to examine it.
Give me an investigation check.
This will go great. I'll show Torch.
Good luck.
Why am I trained in this and not history? 21.
Okay. You notice that it has like the very like the tip of it has a border. It looks like you could like move like twist it like a cap.
Unscrew it.
You unscrew it and it has like a hollow compartment under the cap, and inside there is a J-shaped crystal flask.
Is it magical?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Geyser.
It's a potion. It's got transparent liquid, and inside there's a single a sliver of a fingernail that is about the size of your head. No, because this is a small flask. Whatever, your hand, I guess.
So, wait, is
Oh,
The
Omitra's
thing-
off doing Omitra
I'm
things.
very confused.
Oh,
Omitra
Omitra's
fell
off doing
behind
Omitra
and found
things.
something.
I'm gonna let Omitra deal with it then.
And that is definitely a magic potion. You just don't know what it does.
Yet.
Yet.
Fortunately,
So, Door,
Wait for me, party! As I run, going sloosh, sloosh, sloosh.
Okay, so this odd chamber you're in, passing by, is interesting because besides the fact that it's got arched 15-foot high hall, it's got alcoves, and each of those alcoves has a dusty stone casket.
I don't like this. I really don't like this.
So you're opening the door?
just keep walking. Kitty!
I
I see a
you know
kitty
what?
tail.
I'm going to just cast fly on myself real quick. Because I don't.
You can already
What?
go
It
through
didn't
shadows.
say fireball. I meant fly. Because I don't want to be on the ground in case these castets decide to open up. Ignore the fireball stuff. That was not what I meant to cast. So I'm casting fly.
Uh,
oh, that's a wiggly room. I don't like this.
Yeah.
Hey guys, look what I
did.
The fuck?
What are we all
I
concerned by?
don't.
Uh,
Can
Garm,
you
do you
not
not
see the
Wiggle,
ground
wiggle,
moving?
wiggle.
Do you not see the GIF of the map?
No.
Oh,
The
The room
that's
map
go
is
wiggle,
important.
wiggle,
literally
wiggle.
pulsating.
Yeah.
It
This
is.
room is lined with
hold
twisted
wiggle.
columns that seem to change shape every few minutes. Everything here is warped and slightly moving. It's unsettling. It almost feels like it feels like solid ground, but it almost feels like you're tipsy.
Let's not
I'm
stay
not
in this
gonna.
area long, please.
Yep.
Your spell is telling you to go pretty much 45 degrees north east.
I'm gonna keep
Northeast.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I don't
unfortunately
like this.
the GIF isn't working for me.
Is this the door?
Oh, hey, door.
Yes.
Oh, there's doors everywhere.
I'm
Oh yeah,
fine
there's
with
doors everywhere
just
here.
This one
taking
is
notes.
northeast.
I appreciate
Alright.
you, Pi.
Sorry, Brock.
I
Yes?
really don't like that. It makes me feel like I'm about to puke.
That's the idea. Okay, so you get into this room.
Sorry, Brock.
This room is furnished with several chairs and sofas, all covered in dust and cobwebs. There's a wooden standing easel. Is that how you spell? Is that how you?
Yep.
Easel.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
right.
Standing in the
Correct.
northeast corner, draped in a black cloth.
Magic anywhere? Person with the magic eyes?
Do I see a cone anywhere?
No,
Is there anything magic?
no.
No. Hey, winding sticks. Where's our magical snake?
Directly east.
Directly east.
Okay. I open the door.
So do I.
Oh
what?
no.
Okay.
I see a little ear.
Thankfully, I don't.
So, thankfully,
Stop trying to eat my headphones.
All right. So, the group goes into a small room, 20-foot high, has a single object inside of it, a 15-foot tall tapered obelisk of black stone.
uh-oh.
Is it magical?
Yes.
Hey, Remy.
Abjuration.
I'm just gonna
It's a
flutter into
rock.
this door. I'm closing this one. And then flying back.
It's a
It's
magical
spinning
rock.
here, Torch.
I think so.
I think
It's pinging like directly east for you.
I'm guessing it
Just-
is the obelisk.
Walk around the rock,
Yeah.
George.
I'll go on the other side of the obelisk.
Now it's pointing directly west.
Yes, it appears to be
The
this
obelisk.
obelisk.
It's got some magic on it.
What
But
kind?
don't worry, I can dispel that for you.
Hey.
I feel judged.
Sorry.
Oh my
Did you
gosh,
find
she's
Hubble?
so cute.
Hubble started trying to eat my wedding ring.
If not for Nums, why on there?
For holy matrimony, Hubble.
How
Why-
else will
why-
you noom through life?
Why?
Oh my god, I see a little footses.
Why is Canon so fluffy?
This pause brought to you by very
cute
playful kitty.
Great news, Hubble.
Stinky butt!
He's also heavy.
Nope.
Careful there, buddy.
Fat stinky butt.
So
I would like to try and dispel magic on this magical pillar.
shouldn't we ask Remy if she has any ideas first? Because it's her like
Too late.
thing.
Omitra did it.
No, because
Yeah,
she wants it
that's
to
how
be
Mitra
free,
does.
and it's already in a rock. So if I unmagic the rock, then she can figure out how to get it out from the rock, which is non-magical.
Okay.
Or
Besides, I don't
the
actually
rock
think
could
this is
just
going to
go
work
poof.
either, so...
Okay. Give me a check.
Are you telling me this isn't a level 3 spell?
It's
Yes.
holding
For
a
some
high level
reason.
celestial.
Is it a level 2 spell? Is it?
No.
Well, it's very powerful.
Just in case you guys forgot what quaddles look like.
They're
They're so
cute.
cute.
Oh yeah, there was a dead one in a box in our other campaign.
No, that was a
No.
flying
That
was
serpent
different.
snake. That's very
A
different.
flying
That's
snake
definitely
is a different monster than a quaddle.
Quaddle's celestial flying snake is a
Quaddles are also medium, so they're
monstrosity?
pretty big.
Like how hares and rabbits aren't actually related.
Yeah.
That's
Which makes
because
no
one of
sense.
them is a small goat.
Or at least a small dog, according to Karu.
Can we move on?
No, I want to stay on this Karu thinks rabbits are small dogs thing.
No, it's hares,
No,
I
it's
think.
hares.
And Pi mistook one for a small goat once. It's...
Shut up! Can we move on from this?
Meanwhile, we're just used to seeing giant rabbits and calling them bunnies.
Look, you see a white thing moving through the snow beside a couple. You think it's a dog. That's, walking
Listen.
alongside them. Not
Listen,
fucking
I
fair.
had just seen a bullet in the middle of a field.
Oh yeah, that was
A
that
small
same day.
goat was totally reasonable.
Okay.
I wasn't even in America.
We're trying to kill the rock,
just-
huh?
I'm gonna
No, we're
just
not.
poke
Poor
it
Dwayne.
first, like, to see if there's any reaction to something touching it.
Nothing happens.
Touch it with the dragon jewel.
No!
You're right.
No, I'm not. Don't
Hey.
do that.
No.
Hey.
Cause then
No.
the evil
No.
and the good will cancel each other out.
No.
This
It's
is why
actually not
I was
classified as a
given the-
dragon.
Yeah, this is exactly why.
It's
No.
also not a
was given it.
dragon.
You were giving it because y'all didn't think I would be safe if I died with it.
I mean, sure.
I mean, that too. Hey, don't suppose you could greater restoration it?
Greater restoration.
That needs a creature. You're talking about an obelisk.
I wasn't sure.
I mean, maybe
an
it was flesh
obelisk
to
isn't a
stone.
creature.
What is going on?
I'm pretty sure obelisk is a creature. It's one of the god cards, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the blue
Hmm.
one, if I recall correctly.
You're totally right, Garm.
Good. Wish I wasn't.
Yeah, honestly.
Can I identify the rock?
I'm gonna be real. Trajan's options amount to I can hit it, or I can hit it and smite it. So
That's fair.
That's
Give me
not
a
true. You
minute.
have
I'm
to spell
looking
magic
at
as
my
well.
spells. You guys try stuff. I'm just looking at my spells.
But I don't think you want me to try stuff. I can disintegrate it, can incendiary cloud it, I can cone of cold it or blight it.
No.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you want mine.
I can see what footsteps have been near it in the last 10 days.
I could also burning hands it or ooh.
I can Burning
No, that's
Hands it too.
magical.
You can spend 250 gold and legend lore it too.
Oh, I'm good. So, can I use Identify on it?
Sure.
Great, I'd like to use Identify.
You confirm that it is being used to entrap a celestial creature?
Yes, this monster is stored at a roughly pocket-like size inside of this, rock.
So it's stored inside? It wasn't, like, transformed into this obelisk?
No, it's more like it was used to seal it within it.
More like it was
Like
used to seal it, like, magically.
Anyone have a hammer?
I use my pact weapon to summon a large warhammer.
We all stare at Trajan and step back.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten close. I'm still probably flying near the ceiling of this other room.
Feel like this might be an... Oh, anti-magic field would kill it, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't
You
do
ever been
great,
trapped
right?
inside of a stone
No.
box?
And now it can't breathe because there's no magic.
That is
Mm.
true.
I guess I will look at Remy to kind of confirm that this is what I should do.
Remy is going to be ready to heal if needed, but she's gonna nod. It's like I
Okay.
don't know how else, and I feel like it's not gonna work any other way.
I'd like to take several
I
steps
roll
back.
to hit the still object.
I'm telling you, it's not about just making contact. It's about a solid hit.
Well,
That
no,
is a
solid.
pretty
Better be a
solid hit.
Yeah, I'm telling you that a trained combatant should be able to hit a pillar
It's not a pillar.
100 times out of 100.
You can hit it 100 times out of 100.
Sometimes
But
you get tired.
hitting
Deal-
it,
Yeah,
it
but dealing damage should be a function of hardness and damage reduction, and possibly resistance. It should
This
not
is
be a
fifth
function of
edition.
armor class.
I
That
mean, you're
doesn't
You
right.
still
exist.
have your resistances. Ugh, I hate this
Roll
fucking
your-
game.
roll your damage.
We love you, Gazian.
Oh god.
Oh,
Why
Jesus.
did that?
Oh god.
I don't
What did
think
you
you did
just
that right,
roll?
Gazian.
Well, that's enough to kill it.
How much?
What
Okay.
the fuck did you just do?
I accidentally typed 22 instead of 2d6.
Okay.
Wishful
Okay,
thinking.
well, that does give me an idea of how many hits it takes you to break this. Because
Is
So
it
what
it's
you're
not-
saying is I
you?
stand here for the next, 30 seconds.
minute. Because it has 90 hit points.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
alright.
30 seconds.
I mean, it would take less than that because every 2 I would be getting +6 instead of just +6 once.
Oh yeah,
so
that's
maybe
true.
9 or 8.
Mhm.
Averaging 15 damage a hit. What's the AC?
17.
Hitting it 3/4 of the time. You're talking. That's
Critting
about
at least
9
once.
damage. Twice a turn.
We
is
opened the
18.
rock.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it
about a
takes like
minute.
5-6 rounds.
Yes, I really
So, 30
appreciate you.
seconds.
Just so you know.
Thanks, Garm. I appreciate you too.
Okay, so a good pounding later, this thing finally is destroyed. I regret.
No, it's okay.
So,
just keep going.
No, no,
Stop
no.
it! Keep going.
Karu, I just want to point out, Trajan excellently pounded this hard snake. Is that what you're saying?
No,
he
it's
did
an
first.
obelisk.
I hate you all.
So do we free the snake?
it's-
See, you have the ace flag in the background too.
It's a tapered obelisk of black stone.
Not
I hope
helping.
it's tapered.
God.
Tapered was not the right thing to add. It's okay. Or do we free? Zio, you're muted.
Do we need to mute everyone for a minute so you guys stop it?
No, I'm done.
The obelisk crumbles to the ground, and a small, tiny, not small, tiny yellow frog jumps out from within.
Wait, what?
The poor thing was polymorphed into a frog.
This bitch has life stages. Like a
Somebody.
quick, we need to
And you
level it
hear
up.
in your head, "Thank you."
God,
Are
we
you okay?
need to get to level 15 so it can evolve.
Get the fuck out, Gar.
Are you
I
okay?
am now. You
Okay.
freed me. Where am I?
You're in the dungeon of the Mad Mage, and you're really far down in the dungeon.
I don't remember what happened. I
Well, you're
know-
safe now.
I know my name, but
Are you normally a frog? Remy,
no,
didn't you say it was a koala?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Hey, Carter?
Yeah?
Can I banish this fucker home?
I mean, yeah, you could.
Nice. I'll keep
We're
that in mind.
talking to it.
I'm not gonna right now. We're talking to it. Come on.
What's your name? Mine's Remy.
Karu did just say that it remembered its name, but I don't think the NPC had a name.
Yeah.
Oh no. My name is Teska Zyanya.
You're gonna
It
need
is
to
nice to
spell
meet
that.
you.
Am I a frog?
No, you weren't. You're a quaddle.
Well, you look
Um,
like a frog.
I'm
No.
a quaddle.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
yeah,
a quaddle.
yeah.
Oh.
And then it changes its shape and turns into a quaddle. Because quaddles can actually change polymorph into.
Oh, they're shape changers, right?
Oh yeah.
And very pretty.
We actually saw this in the fight with the last one.
Yeah, it could
you
change
hurt?
into any humanoid or beast that has a challenge rating equal to or less than its own.
What CR is it?
4. Well, you helped me, so I can help you. I can come with you, right?
If you want to.
I do.
It might be a little dangerous for you, Teska.
Oh, is it very well? Then you'll need protection. I can protect you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna shoot Remy a look like, how do you tell something that it will die to a stiff breeze?
Karu, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If a quaddle or any other celestial dies in the material plane, are they like demons and devils where they go back to their own plane, or are they dead?
I know they're dead.
Okay. It's really dangerous where we're going. I don't want you
Oh.
hurt. You've been through enough.
Well, but I'm tough. I can handle myself. How dangerous is this place?
Very.
Well,
We
it
just-
trapped you in a rock.
We just fought a Dracolich, 2 Death Knights, 3 Death Knights, an Archmage,
That was
Multiple.
also 2.
2 Archmages.
No, it was 2 death mages, 3 archmages.
No, it doesn't matter. We're just trying to convince this
Death
thing
Knight.
that it's
We're,
dangerous.
I
we're
mean, there
saying
were
we
3 of
fought a
each.
lot of bad shit.
There were 3 of
Yes.
each.
Not a bad shit. Mhm.
Well, I have spells. I can help you.
Prestidigitation. Ooh.
I really just want to roll an Intimidate check and tell it to go home.
What? Don't be mean.
I won't tell
Not like
you.
a scary Intimidate check, just like a, this is bad shit, you need to go home. Like, a bouncer.
So how do I get home?
Hmm. I mean, well, the one I brought, I summoned. So once it was done, it was done. But I mean, there is a spell that I could do that basically forces you home. But if you stay with the spell for a minute in your home, you stay there permanently. But I don't have that spell today.
What spell is
That's-
that?
Banishment.
Isn't it?
Banishment.
Doesn't Torch have that?
I can do that.
Yep.
You've already been through enough. Maybe you should go home and rest.
What's the relevant deity here?
Well, I've been stuck in
Miss
there
Stuck.
for millennia. I'm ready for some adventure.
So what's the DC for banishment, just out of curiosity?
Depends on who casts it. But it's a charisma saving throw, I believe.
Believe so. Alright, I'm looking.
I won't say
Have you guys tried banishing anyone?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Have we?
Yes,
We tried
have.
banishing Big Minotaur Demon Dude.
Right, and
Oh,
it
yes.
fails.
Did it?
I
Back
think
in
we resisted.
No, it just fails.
Oh, alright.
Oh, while we're in.
because
Okay.
it leaves the dungeon.
Well,
Well,
Do you need to breathe air?
Why
why are you asking this?
we are not
Let-
hiding it in the bag of holding.
Listen,
be safe there.
listen, if you want to come with us, you need to understand it's dangerous. Like, very dangerous.
Okay.
So you have to promise to stay away from fighting things face to face. And if you have to, you have to hide. Please?
I will do my best not to hinder you.
I'm
That's
worried
not
about
what she
hindering.
asked.
I want to make sure you don't die. You've been through enough. I don't want you to die.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Scare it into submission, but it won't work and it's mean. But I want to do it.
Meanwhile, part of Remy just wants to pet it because it's so cute.
I know
I
that
will
feeling.
point out for a challenge rating 4 creature, this thing is immune to psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. Has true sight.
Yeah, Celestials are kind of whack with the CR.
Yeah.
Everything's
How
kind
much
of whack
HP
with
does it
CR.
have, though?
It's like
Not
something
to
hits
men-
him and he's like, was that supposed to hurt?
Not to mention its lowest stat is strength at 16.
Yeah,
What's its HP?
97.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it's got an AC of 19. So it's not exactly a familiar that's going to die in one hit.
Yeah. It
Congratulations
can
on
also cast a lot of spells, including healing shit.
Yeah,
congratulations on adopting another pet, everybody.
it can cure wounds, it
Yay.
can bless, it can shield.
You guys know that
It
I can
can-
heal?
It slices, it
What?
dices.
Yeah.
You
Makes
what?
flambe.
Once
Hold on.
once per day I can use opportunistic piety to heal anybody, including me, my level and hit points. So it's
Oh.
fucking nothing, which is
Oh.
why I never use it.
Okay. Alright.
Now, when you have a full cleric in your party.
Yeah. Oh boy, 17 hit points out of my 100 and some. Great.
I mean, let's be real. If someone went down and you needed to get someone up and Remy was busy,
Yeah, it's
or if Remy went down,
but it's the same feature that I use for like I do 1d12 damage to everything that touches me, you know?
oh,
Yeah. I mean, I don't use that one very much either, but that's because it's once per day.
But we have a friend. I'm
Yay.
You
just
have a
glad you're
friend.
no longer trapped.
She will turn into a flying serpent and curl around Remy's neck.
Remy is so happy.
That was
Even
adorable,
Trajan
by the way.
moved by this display of adorable behavior.
Remy
Yeah.
asks, "Can I pet you? You're really cute."
Sure.
Well, I bet the
Yay,
feathers are
Remy.
really soft, too.
Oh,
Remy
man.
pets. them.
Yeah, she looks like a mini quaddle basically, but she's like a
She's so
flying
cute.
serpent.
Now I'm just imagining a rabbit shapeshifting into a hare, or vice versa.
Ah.
Most of us just being like, what? You can shrink yourself?
You mean not shapeshifting into a small goat?
Or a small dog.
Or a dog.
Some kind of wildlife, anyway.
I could be a
Antelope.
dog, but I think I'm safer if I'm a
I
creature
like
that
you
can...
like this. You're very cute.
Thank you.
Canon is
Alright.
currently looking up at the OBS window of all of your faces. Just like flicking back and forth. No
Any
reaction.
reaction? Oh.
She's currently looking at the audio bars.
Ah.
Yeah, just the like whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yup.
What a good baby.
Nothing.
What?
Seen a catwalk
Nothing.
Kong?
Sorry, bud.
I have to try.
Canon, I love TV too. TV is not for touching.
If not for popes. Wyatt interesting.
Kitty is so cute.
Ah, it's so cute.
I cannot wait to finally be able to meet the kittens, Garm.
Someday.
If only I could pet a cat like you are.
If only.
If only I had a good cat.
You have mittens.
You are.
She angy. She gave me like 3 scritches today.
Oof.
All on the tit.
Ooh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, off. Jump, 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 jump. There
Nope.
you go.
No, he's finally
Okay.
getting scritches. He's not letting us go.
Okay.
Yeah, he wants
so
food.
Now we have to find the stairs.
Yeah.
I wish I could help you. This place is bad. You should leave it.
Yeah. Yeah, we want to get off this level. It's very creepy.
Stinks of the far realm.
Can locate
Yep.
object detect downward stairs?
Actually, that's a good question. Or can locate object. Is it what Gaz said?
No. No.
Damn it!
The
I mean-
problem is
I mean,
there's
yeah,
other
probably.
stairs.
There is other stairs.
My one weakness: stairs.
Hi, high
Claptrap.
school Garm.
No, it's still a problem. My legs are still fucked up.
Yeah, but all I can think about is high school web design now.
Good times. Yeah. I also don't have locate object. If the stairs are a creature, I can help, but I don't think they are.
I would like to locate a mimic that appears to be stare.
My God.
I mean,
Everyone on this level.
I mean,
All of them.
there was this one time one of our groups ran into a hallway that was a
Yeah.
mimic.
I mean,
eh,
Yeah.
someone did make
Yeah.
a face and put it on a staircase, so
Mhm.
I mean, I have a feeling the thing we're going to be looking for like the stairs is going to be in this area because it's like the one area we haven't gone through
Honestly,
completely.
I'm kind of expecting it to be up here.
Either
Or
that
it's the
or the part
Or
I
the
was gonna
creepy
say-
part.
I'm too distracted
Like,
by the kitten cat.
because
to
there's a
help.
couple other doors. There's another set of doors over this way.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
So-
go check this one up here.
I
okay.
feel like it's going to be in the freaky hallway. Because
Yeah.
it's only going to
so-
get freakier.
Trajan, you go up north and there's like this little like nook area there, like a room hallway thing. It's been decorated as a shrine.
Oh.
There's a painted likeness of Desmere in both as she was in her life and as a paladin and also as a death knight, covering every single wall of this area.
Mildly disturbing.
No.
Why?
I'm just moving because the egocentrism of my relatives is mildly disturbing.
Have you looked in a mirror recently?
But are any of them
Yes, but
magical?
mine is justified. I am a paladin of the shining light of the ancients.
Oh, baby. On the timeout chair.
Yeah. She lunged at the headphone cords.
Yes. Butt pillow is where butts go.
Yep.
And if she's going to be a little butt, she goes there.
They're gonna be so disappointed when I steal it back eventually.
Karu, are
Yes.
any of the portraits magical?
They are hand painted by her twin brother.
Zardaberg. Brock. Zardaberg.
Nothing happens.
Damn it.
I'm so glad I only gave you that tidbit of information on level 22.
Wait, that's supposed to be on all levels?
The first occur like where you're supposed to find out about Zardabrock is on level 6.
Oh, God.
How the hell were we supposed to find that out on level 6?
Remember that ghost that you guys didn't let possess anyone? In that hidden room?
Oh.
What are you talking about? Remy let a ghost possess her.
Nah, not that one.
Oh, okay.
Wrong ghost. I'm
She was-
also glad you told me this on level 22 and not level 6.
I
It would've been
actually
very-
looked it up.
Said, okay, so Karu, anytime we leave a room, I say, just for the rest of the dungeon.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what most people do because yeah, you get the tidbit of information on level 6.
And it doesn't come
The
into
f-
play until level 9.
Yeah, the first time that you actually find something using that is on level 9.
And then level 15.
Amazing. So
And then level 22.
door?
Alistair is a troll.
Yes.
I'd like to open this door.
Actually, some people have ended up doing like random rolls. So if you get like, there's like a 10% chance that if you do that in an empty room, it will actually do something or else it's kind of useless. Anyways, this area has a strange energy that can be felt emanating from the double doors to the west. The closer you get to the doors, the more uneasy you feel. On the other side of the wall, there's a tapestry that depicts a group of humans twisting, warping, and melting into one amorphous, blasphemous entity.
I'm spear
Like an
It,
Evangelion?
it
manifesting.
yeah, pretty much. The tapestry looks pretty expensive. You could probably sell it for someone if someone appreciates such horrid decor for like 750 gold.
Let's
But
sell that shit to
Rather-
illustrious. Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah,
you guys went for the door. Are you opening the door?
Yeah, man.
torches.
Could never go
Yeah.
wrong.
I'm gonna
Okay, you
stand
don't
in here
get to
while
the
they
door.
open the door.
I would like to use my right hand.
Okay, you approach the door and slam right into something invisible.
Aha.
Disintegrate?
No.
Do I die?
That's a
Refuse.
waste.
I mean, disintegrating the wall of force. Assuming it's a
Hold
wall of
on.
force.
Actually, in this case, it would be roll initiative, but it is the end of the session, so we're gonna leave
Ah.
initiative for the next roll. For the next session.
Alright.
Can you at least describe what we see? Or is there anything?
They're
Is
invisible.
it a j-
There is something invisible. It is a creature because it was, squishy.
Our heroes get attacked by mysterious creatures, but their costume design isn't done yet, so tune in 2 weeks from now. Once we've
Come
sewn...
next time on the Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Good night, everybody.
Bye!